Sarvamangal Mangalye Shive Sarvata Sadike Sharanye Trayambike Gauri Narayani Namostute. Please, one last time, everybody join me in saying, with Ma's permission, presence, and blessings, we begin. Good afternoon and welcome in to season 8 of the Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies awesome Devi Summit. It is Dashami, or the 10th day and final day of Navratri, known as the Shera or Vijaya Dashami. It is the day of celebrating the triumph of Lord Rama over the demon king Ravana. It is the day commemorating, celebrating goddess Durga's victory over the shape-shifting demon king Mahishasura. It is a day symbolizing the triumph of virtue over evil, good over bad. What better day than to align with DurgaMa energies and receive divine guidance and healings with DurgaMa decrees, and understand and receive learnings from demon kings of yore on the reason of money blocks and why we don't get money. And sorry. Okay, wait, in my excitement, I've happily jumped the gun. So let me go back to the beginning. Let me tell you people, on this auspicious day, we get to know about the power of words. Yes, you heard me correctly. I said words. Words are the most powerful tool in the world. Words allow us to make sense of the world around us, plan our day, make our dreams a reality. They can create havoc or hope, despair or delight, punishment or praise, break or make us. Words can make us feel better or worse, and our words can make us poorer or richer. Words are medicine, people, when used correctly and when used in this particular format, the format that you will get to know about today. They then become, and they are, the world's fastest, quickest, swiftest medicine, aka also known as the decrees. We've shed weight, repaired gas burners and geysers, transformed relationships, found lost animals, managed acidity, healed anxiety and panic attacks, calmed crying babies on aeroplanes, gotten home dry in the rain, cleared traffic jams, and a lot of us have made money overnight and on the same day. Overnight and on the same day, overnight and on the same day, just by saying these 3 or 4 words, the decrees. The speed of this work just has to be tried out. And it is our joy, our blessing, our lucky day that we have the OG owner of them with us. She is also the owner of the 1 second alchemy and 1 minute alchemy. So her clearings also take just a minute to win it. It's all so quick, so fast, so easy, so simple that she is the only practitioner in the world doing 5-minute and 10-minute sessions. That's also why she is probably the only person in the world who can say, you get money today, like today. So put your seatbelts on, because it's a roller coaster, adrenaline action-packed call awaiting for you today, including making turbocharged money water for yourself and your family, experiencing the world's fastest money manifestation method, aligning with DurgaMa energies in 5 seconds, getting the unbeatable money manifestation formula, knowing the 3-word money decree that brought our expert 3 inflows of money the same day. Receive divine guidance and healings with DurgaMa decrees. Apply the #1 reason for 99% of money blocks and why we don't get money. which are learnings from Demon Kings of Yore, and more. Yes, that just rhymed. And lots more. Ladies and gentlemen, please put your hands together for and join me in giving a warm Mystic Lotus welcome to the OG of the decrees, bringing for us, you get money today. Wait. Let me say that again. You get money today, you get money today, you get money today, you get money today, you get money today. She usually starts by giving us an immediate demonstration. So say yellows, pink and red and blue and orange and green to Nidhu B Kapoor in the house. Hey, Nidhu.
Yellows. Pink, blue, and green as well. But yellow is yellows. And like you said, Nidhu, we always begin with some amount of the pudding as proof of the work that we do. But on today's call, there is something we have to do even before that, which is
turbocharged water, money turbocharged water.
Even before that, yes, money turbocharged.
Oh, even before that.
Even before that. And that is Sare Bolo.
Jai Mata Di.
Mata Di. Pyar se bolo.
Jai Mata Di.
Jai Mata Di. Jor se bolo.
Jai Mata Di.
Jai Mata Di. Jai Mata Di. And now we will begin. Like Neelu said, even before you can experience how this is working on you, you're going to experience how this is working in water. Water that you can make for yourself as well as for your family. Because at the end of the day, there are quite a few of us who depend on family members to bring in the money and the income. So you can do this for everybody. You're going to need your bottle of water. Any color, any amount, any way. Right? Always nice to do it with the bottle because then the bottle gets poured over 4 glasses, over 4 people. So simpler to do it with the bottle. But if you don't have a bottle, use a glass. And in the mouth of the bottle, you are just going to say 4 words. Yes. Richer. Wealthier. Now. Yes, richer, wealthier, now. I'm going to say it 3 times. Yes, richer, wealthier, now. Yes, richer, wealthier, now. Yes, richer, wealthier, now. Now, water is not a good conductor, meaning whatever molecules have absorbed the message here, they will take quite some time to send it below, which is why we will speed up the process. And what we're going to do is on the sides of the bottle, you are going to put your currency or the currencies in which you operate in or the currencies that you would like to operate in. Okay? So if it's rupees, you just write there, rupees. If you know the symbol, you do the symbol. If it's dollars, you put dollars, and by all means, put others as well. There is the euro. There is the pounds. And most important, once you've put the money symbols in, or you've written it as well, you don't know the symbol, you're writing dollars, rupees. As much as possible, you won't override what you're tracing out. Pounds. And then the thing that's going to make the magic really happen is the exclamation mark. So you're going to put an exclamation mark. Wherever that you think you left out space, just put exclamation marks all throughout. Close your bottle. And just mix the water around a bit. If you're in a glass, please don't do this. I mean, if your water is in the glass, please don't do it. Then you will just swirl the glass gently. Just swirl. Have a sip and tell us, how is the taste? Cheers, everybody.
Yes, Nidhu, I want to ask you, Is it okay to pour a little bit and then add regular water on it and therefore have more of it, or it needs to be done each time?
Well, it would be better to do it each time.
Each time.
Yeah. Just by the way, it will work. Let us say you finished half your bottle and you put in another round of non-turbocharged money water. You'll just mix it and the messages will spread. But I have seen that the immediate difference in taste and texture happens when you've done it again. It'll still work. How is the taste? Is it nicer? Is it softer? Is it smoother? Is it cooler? Is it heavier? Like bigger? Like you're realizing that water has substance to it. How did it make you feel to have this water?
Sweeter, softer, lighter, smoother. So P Singh says sweeter. Kate says soft and sweet. Yati says, as always, softer and lighter. Madhuri says it is smoother. Poonam says softer. Geeta says softer and sweeter. Kadambari Yogita says softer and sweeter. Rupali says heavier. And Neeti says heavier and cold.
Interesting. Now, for those of y'all where it became a little heavier, you need to keep it aside for a couple more seconds. So smoother, silkier, velvetier, and like there's just more of it even though you've had a sip. Like there is some abundance that has happened in the water. Like it's a little more prosperous. And sometimes when it's taking time to adjust, it can feel a little heavier. But I'm thinking that heavier is really the fact that you're picking up on the substance and the matter of the money. So just keep it for a few seconds, check again, and you can always let us know.
And mostly smoother, lighter. Ashok is said cooler. Hello, Ashok, long time. And okay, here's one thing interesting. Manik Siddhi Bhaburi says there's a foul smell.
Okay, you have to throw that water away immediately. And okay, let me tell you why that happens. If you are not in alignment with it and your body is reacting to it, there will be foul smell, there will be a foul taste. There can also be a bitter smell and a bitter taste. Like it's just kadwahat. And what that's really doing in your body is acting as medicine, because the sourness or the bitterness or the foulness comes from your digestive system. So either your gallbladder, your liver, your stomach, or your spleen are not okay right now. But throw that water away. Have regular water right now. And 5 minutes later, because you've already drunk this water, you've already had a sip of this water, it will work its magic. 5 minutes later, repeat and try it again.
Bebe's asked why to put the exclamation marks in gas.
It's a good question, Devi. So the decrees, which is word medicine, they are a language of light, not a light language. They are a language of light. Their ability to bring in light is so rapid. Like, what, did it take us 1 minute to turbocharge our water? 1 minute. And you could sense the difference. It's because the words that we use brought in that much more excitable light, that much more empowered Shakti came into the water. And as a language of light, it follows its own peculiar grammar. Like there's a certain way in which we write the decrees. There are certain rules that we follow. And one of them is that the exclamation mark is the lightest of all punctuation marks. Full stops are full stops. That's it. It's a stuckness.
It's
over. Finito. A comma means I'm going to take a bit of a break. I'm going to meander a bit, and then I'm going to show up. A colon is a doorway. A semicolon is, hey, pay slightly more attention to this doorway. But an exclamation mark is fully light. And I will give you another example of this. Let us say that just write down hello. Just write down hello in your notebook. In capitals, not in capitals, just write hello. And then just put an exclamation mark next to it. Immediately, the energy of hello will pop. Like, look at it. Like immediately the light is there. So exclamation marks are like a standard part of word medicine, of the decrees. They're a standard part of bringing in the light. And that's what we did, right? First of all, we gave the water various instructions. We said, yes, richer, wealthier now. Richer, abundant, prosperous now. And then we put in the currencies. When you have light anywhere, biologically, it is oxygen. Energetically, it is divinity. Not that not light is not divinity, but you're adding in that boost of sun, that boost of sparking electric power. So when we brought in that much more light with the exclamation marks, all the instructions that we had given in, all of them would have gotten more excited. The water molecules would have started vibrating higher, which means the messaging from the top of the bottle to the bottom of the bottle would have gone faster. After all, you are here to experience the world's fastest, quickest, swiftest,
Simplest.
and simplest and easiest work possible. If you understood the name of the game as constantly moving to higher vibrations, you cannot do it faster than this. 1 minute to do it, 1 minute to try it, and look at it, right? Even if you do not consider yourself a very awareful person, you got the taste. You got the difference in taste. And this kind of rapidness in how it works, I'm going to give you non-water examples.
Nidhu, sorry, just very quickly, I think Sakshi might have joined a little late. The water is bitter, she's saying. And Sunshine has asked, only transparent glass, other metal bottle can do. How many exclamation marks? Because we're now going into the logic of it, the logistics of it.
Correct. Let me take care of the bitter one first. Just bitter means your gallbladder and liver are not okay. And if your gallbladder and liver are not okay, that means either you're dealing with a lot of anger or you're dealing with a lot of acidity. Both of them become money blockers. Your water will reveal to you what is happening in the body. Throw this water away. Don't have this. But do it again after 5 minutes and try it. There will be a difference because you see, the water is also medicinal. So it is going to go in and it will be working on those organs. In fact, because the water started working on the organ, you could get that taste.
Right. And let me tell you, Nidhu, Manik Sid, who earlier had written about it did the thing, and it's lighter now. And it has also said that, yes, there's a lot of anger in me. And that's very true, what you had mentioned earlier.
Super. Right. How quickly, right? Diagnosis is also quick. Solution is also quick. Shift is also quick. Transformation is also quick. How can you not get money today? You will. However, okay, when it comes to working with divine frequencies, also when working with people, one of the fastest ways to do so is by taking their name. DurgaMa is the goddess who is God, because she is the nourisher, nurturer, creator, sustainer, and source of the universe. And therefore, even in just taking her name, our alignment with her can begin. And then after that, of course, she will do what is to be done. She will let us know what is to be done as well. So 9 times with me after being completely hydrated. So make sure that your mouth is moist, because DurgaMa, she is of course the universe, so she is also water and earth, and she is also air and ether, and she is also metal and wood, but her power is the power of fire. When she starts coming in, you're going to get thirsty very quickly. Yes? And 9 times with me, hands folded, please. We're just going to take her name. Whether it is Ma Durga or DurgaMa, and I'm going to go with DurgaMa, both work. So 9 times. DurgaMa, 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 DurgaMa. Give it a second and just see what happened in the body. Something would have, either your chest has relaxed, your shoulders have come down, your breath has gotten deeper, you changed how you were sitting, your eyes are feeling brighter, your head is feeling lighter. Something would have definitely happened. However, let's do the second round. I want you to close your eyes. And I want you to connect to the part of you that is distressed, that is in pain, that is sad, that is angry, that is upset with others, upset with money, upset with life, like kya ho raha hai? I want you to connect with this part of you that is in pain. Keep your attention there and just hear me as I call out her name one more time. DurgaMa, 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 DurgaMa. Stay there. Keep your awareness on everything that is trying to shift, change, heal, and transform. Ma Durga, 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 Ma Durga. Gently open your eyes. Have as much water as you need or can. Every time I say water, I mean turbocharged money water.
Major responses in Nidhu. Niti says, tingling and tears welled up. Krish says, changed how I was sitting. Sakshi says, lower abdomen feeling calmer. Manik Siddhi, I hope I'm pronouncing your name correctly because it's in the vernacular. So change the way I sit. That's the second time. Yati says, tears but content. Rahul says, mild goosebumps. Is that normal? There's
Very.
Geeta says, goosebumps, eyes bright, warmth in body. Vast says, hi Nidhu, thank you so much. Love and many blessings. Tears flown. Yashaswini says, lighter. Yogita says, she's in silence. And Shalaka says, bright eyes and calm. Gitanjali says, tears and heavy feeling in the chest. And Vas also says, literally just joined also. Warmth in the mid-spine. And Venu says heaviness in her chest. Heaviness in my chest lessens. So I'm taking that as it is lessened. Delver is calm. Vinita feels like going into meditation. Yogita is breathing fast. Kate is yawning non-stop. P. Singh says, felt few shivers here and there at my pain points, but feeling lighter and calmer now. Gratitude, Nidhu. Atul says, awesome. All feelings gone. Picky says, headache is less. Kadambari, who had tears, is now calmer. Yashaswini, heartbeat has increased. Andy says, feeling lighter. And Nanda says, who just joined in and shivering in hand and body. And 24532 is Yamini, right? I think, yeah. So lighter and calmer. Thank you. And thank you, Vasfair. Thank you. And yes, happy Dashera to you, Nidhu. Good afternoon. Please do. Oh, it is Andy's birthday today. I cannot see the full name. So she has asked for you to shower for the wishes and blessings.
Done. Done. Sent. Just say the word receiving.
And Madhuri's
happy returns of the day, Andy. Yes. All of us wish you. How wonderful. What a sacred day you are celebrating, your birthday. I hope
Absolutely.
that you enjoy your cake and goodies completely. What if they double as well?
And Nidhu, people are still writing in the responses. I do want to ask you a question. DurgaMa, Ma Durga. What's the difference?
So, one, it is your choice. She will respond to both, but she does respond to both a little differently. In the body, Ma Durga manages the parasympathetic nervous system, the feminine, the past, the left side. So you may have been aware, as Ma Durga was being said, that you're feeling it more on the left side.
Also felt lighter. Ma hai na?
Ma, correct. And I'm going to come to this because this Ma, I mean, this is very important. I'm going to come to this. And DurgaMa handles more of the sympathetic nervous system, the future, and your right side. So it does make a difference, but again, it is your choice. Like for Neelu, for her it is Ma Durga. Correct?
Yes.
Correct. And like she said, right? Because Ma hai na, she is the eternal mother. We are her eternal children. Whatever we have from her and because of her. Whatever we are going to have is also going to be from her and because of her. Keep this in mind, that because everything comes from her and because of her, that even the nonsense that is taking place, the rubbish that is taking place, the good that is taking place, has also been given by her to us. Everything going on is hers. All we need is to be able to reach out, because she is the savior and the protector of all that is good and happy and light. And she is also the destroyer of all that is not. On a scale of 0 to 10, where 0 is not at all and 10 is very high, I want you to give me a description. When I say want you to, don't write it right now, write it in your notebook. The description of your current money story. Stress, worry, anxiety, insecurity, debt, struggle, challenge, good, very good, amazing, thriving, want more. Whatever is your money story, make a note of it and make a note of how strong it is. Even if it's good, on a scale of 0 to 10, where 0 is not at all and 10 is very high, make a note of that number for yourself. Don't put it in the group yet.
Right. And while they do that, Nidhu, and before you go into what I think I know what you're going to go into, just to let you know, Uday said, Ma Durga, put 3 exclamation marks, said it was very difficult for me to stop this chanting, the chanting of Ma Durga. Please do let me understand that. Thank you so much in advance. Uday, I think while you were maybe posting that, Nidhu was actually explaining it. So I hope you got that. And Malvika said she coughed as though I'm not speaking out, and lightness, especially in navel chakra. And Sakshi's written 0 to 10 can't understand. Sakshi, I'm not sure what that means.
Yeah.
0 to 10 can't understand.
Okay, so 0 means not at all, 10 means very
Oh, okay.
But if the numbers don't make sense, then just give the description. A lot, a little, medium, thoda thoda, bahut zyada, zyada nahi. Give it a description.
And keep it with you for right now.
For now, keep it with you. When we are born, yes, we come out into the world, but where were we before that? In the mother? Yes?
I was going to say in the cosmos, so mother only.
You mean I was a concept, like before?
Yeah.
That also, in the cosmos, but who is the womb of the cosmos?
Mother.
The mother, right? The divine mother, the eternal mother. When we say, मुझ में रब बसता है या मुझ में राम बसता है, we limit what is going on between us and God. And here, God is DurgaMa. We call her the goddess because, I will tell you why we call her the goddess, but she is the God, right? So when we say God is in us, it is correct. But is DurgaMa or God a creator or a manifester?
She's both. Creator.
Your
She's
first
both.
She's
She's
both.
creator and manifestor. Yeah.
Both.
It's
She's
what
both.
came first, the chicken or the egg? She is creator and manifestor.
She is both. Meaning that even when I was in her womb, I was in her, and even when I'm out, I am in her. We will talk a lot about this in November, but right now, I want to tell you that in Mother Nature, in Ma Nature, there is the spider. And the spider weaves a web from its body. Is the spider a creator or manifester?
Oh, creator, created from within. And required, but manifestor also, because required a nest, required the place to stay. So
correct. When we create, when we as creators, because remember, like you are half your biological mother and half your biological father, your divine birthing is from Ma. Therefore, you two are both creator and manifester. When I return to this, what I want you to get is the next 9 decrees I'm about to say. I just want you to experience it. Say it with me if you can. I am in DurgaMa. 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 You can say Ma Durga, you can say Shakti, you can say the goddess, you can also say eternal divine mother. But use the 3 words of I am in. And tell me, how does that make you feel? Was it easy to say? Was it easy to listen? Can you receive what's happening right now?
I have to, because I did the first time I did this, which is not today, is when is like it was like I said it and I just it's like I literally like when jolt went through me.
How are you all doing? And now that you've said this, just take a look at the money story you've written down and take a look at that number as well. Does it feel like you need to change it? Maybe from worry, it has become anxiety. Maybe from anxiety, it has become like, I'm not so sure. Just make note of whatever is happening. Maybe it's the same story still at the same number or the same measurement. Just make a note of it.
People have written in those. So would you like me to just
after this
after?
next?
Okay.
Everything you have gotten half from your mother and half from your father. If you have a talent, the basis of it is from your parents. If you don't have a talent, that basis also is from your parents. So like that, as DurgaMa's eternal children, whatever I have is also hers. From her and because of her, but also hers because I am in her, because she is creator and manifester. Okay. Here, the next round, and see what happens. Stay fully hydrated. My problems are DurgaMa's problems. My problems are DurgaMa's problems. My money problems are DurgaMa's money problems. My money worries are DurgaMa's money worries. My thriving bank balance is DurgaMa's thriving bank balance. My healing is DurgaMa's healing. My money story across generations, ancestors, and past lives are DurgaMa's money stories. My money blockages are DurgaMa's money blockages. My mental blockages are DurgaMa's mental blockages. My physical blockages are DurgaMa's physical blockages. My emotional blockages are DurgaMa's emotional blockages. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to process. And once I finish the next round, then check your money story, check the number, check the measurement, and tell us all.
If I were to just like keep this in space of memory, would it be my dash are DurgaMa's dash?
Yeah. They are hers. No? Because whatever you are going through today, if you have a tendency towards migraine, I promise you either your mother or father have it. If you have a tendency to knee pain, again, I promise you either your mother or your father or your grandmother and grandfather also have it. There's a certain behavior with money that if you look at your family, you can see is coming down because you are 50% one lineage and 50% the other lineage. What is fully yours? Only your awareness. Because your parents haven't come to this healing call, you have. Only that is 100% yours. And even then, some gratitude we will have to give to our family. If there was a tendency to move towards prayer, ritual, spirituality, healing, other kinds of medicine apart from Western medicine, you would have developed that further in your own awareness in your lifetime. Okay, so third set coming up. Ready? Is everybody ready? Would you like a little more time? Raise your hands. Ready? Okay.
Yes.
Yes. Remember her innate power. Defender, protector, destroyer. DurgaMa destroys my problems. DurgaMa destroys my blocks. DurgaMa destroys my blockages. DurgaMa destroys my financial blocks. DurgaMa destroys my money blockages. DurgaMa destroys my mental blocks. DurgaMa destroys my mental blockages. DurgaMa destroys my emotional blocks. DurgaMa destroys my emotional blockages. DurgaMa destroys my physical blocks. DurgaMa destroys my physical blockages. Have water, take your time, tell us how you're doing. Of course, also tell us the journey of your money story. What was it? What number was it? What is it now? What number is it at? And also, don't forget to tell us how quickly you made this journey, because you've made it in barely a minute, 2 minutes. Go ahead.
And we've been putting the decrees into the group and into the chat as well. And this one that you just did, DurgaMa destroys my blocks, is there. And I've also put it in as DurgaMa destroys my, and I've put a blank, an exclamation.
Blocks,
right. Okay.
blockages. You know, like Ma Durga and DurgaMa, each one of us will respond differently to the word blocks and the word blockages. Some of us will have a bigger shift with the word blocks, and some of us will have a bigger shift with the word blockages, so I used both.
So there again, responses now with the responses coming in now, I'm going to tell you Vas says tingling and energy shift as well as low mid spine warmth. Money story, daily worry, anxious, if not enough, running out, stuck. Delbur is relieved. Nimish has gone from 10 to 9, excellent relief. Manik Sidh is at 4. Ashish is DurgaMa at 9 and feeling daisy now, feeling easy now. I guess is what Manik Sidh means. But I like that, feeling daisy now.
Phool khile hain, gulshan gulshan.
Oh, I hope he's not feeling dizzy. Garden. I hope he's not feeling dizzy.
Just confirm for us.
Yeah. Manik Sidh just let us know.
Yeah.
Yes. Alina is relieved. Ashok is sleepy. Yati is gone from 6 to 1. Only sometimes feel anxious, but deep down, I know I'm supported. But now I know I am loved, supported, and taken care of. And Geeta says, can do better rather than stuck. Sangeeta says, felt like little stabs, removing the blocking energies. Yeah, that is her, that's her try.
Correct. It is her trident.
Yeah. Kalpana says, I didn't feel like opening my eyes, wanted to go on and on. I am calmer, heat going out of my body. I'm grateful my anxiety is reducing, says Gitanjali. Geeta has gone from 9 to 5. Geeta, you've written 5 to 9. So 5 to 9, you've gotten better, is what I'm taking it as. But can do better rather than stuck, she's also written, so I'm not sure. Yes, Geeta says yes. Okay. Anxiety has changed to anticipation, says Gitanjali. I feel as if I am at the start of a race with excitement coursing in my veins. I'm smiling, can't put in numbers, feelings explain me better. Sharda says, I loved the most about generational problems being taken care of. Don't we all? Malvika says, can we say my awareness is DurgaMa's awareness? I remember Nidhu saying, be careful while using words like awareness, consciousness, etc.
Go for it. I'm going to give you some more. Go for it.
And Sharda says, I feel blocks leaving. Malvika saying this, can we say my awareness is DurgaMa's awareness? Because like you just said, right? It's both ways, right? And I'm just, because she's written DurgaMa and not Ma Durga, so I'm still going to say it. Who's that one that you can mess around a little bit? Your mother.
Yeah.
Right? So Ma Durga. She's not. Even if she gets upset, she'll let you know. Deal with it after that.
Correct.
Right?
Yeah. Correct.
Okay. Uday says, it is a lifetime blessing, Ma Durga, in whom we are embedded. I feel assurance and taken care of. Thank you so much, ma'am. Yashaswini says, I feel as the blockages are leaving my body. I feel lighter. Sujata says, Ma Durga is truly our mother. And Nidhu, people, this is, you know what? I know we're about 42 minutes into the call, but we've barely started. So I'm just going to give everybody a reminder, Nidhu, get some more bottles, charge them, keep them. Keep some snacks with you, because trust me, you do not want to miss what's coming up. This is just the beginning, but a drop in the ocean.
In fact, and I think somebody asked for it as well, let me do a slightly longer round. And let's do one round of destroys my. And let us do it. Let us do it with every possible level. We've done emotional, mental, physical. But let us do. And do we prefer the word blocks or do we prefer the word blockages?
Blocks and blockages, because everyone's going to resonate to both words differently.
That's also true. Okay, you know what? Everybody sit back. But hydrate. Please hydrate. And once this is done, we'll give you those 2 minutes. Get your bottles. Grab a bite, 2 minutes. 2 minutes as in 5 minutes. We'll take a 5-minute break and come back. Let me
Yogita, just hang on. We will charge the water again, so you'll get to know. And if you just scroll up, it's written there as well. And we'll do another round, right?
We'll do another round. DurgaMa destroys my unconscious money blocks and blockages. DurgaMa destroys my subconscious, money blocks and blockages. DurgaMa destroys my conscious blocks towards money, as well as blockages. DurgaMa destroys my conscious money blocks and blockages. DurgaMa destroys my past life money blocks and blockages. DurgaMa destroys my prehistoric money blocks and blockages. DurgaMa destroys my ancestral money blocks and blockages. DurgaMa destroys my family's money blocks and blockages. DurgaMa destroys my lineages, money blocks and blockages. DurgaMa destroys my generations and generational money blocks and blockages. DurgaMa destroys my karmic money blocks and blockages. DurgaMa destroys my money blockages and blocks from all lifetimes, realities, dimensions, levels, elements, and all other places I can't even think of right now. DurgaMa destroys all my financial problems. DurgaMa destroys all my financial blocks and blockages. Financial blocks and blockages coming down 7 generations of 7 elder mothers and 7 elder fathers on my mother's side, your mother's side, my father's side, your father's side, taken care of by DurgaMa, taken care of by DurgaMa, taken care of by DurgaMa, resolved on its own, resolved on its own, resolved on its own. Take your time, have a sip of water, take a look at your story, take a look at your reactions. Take a look at what the body is releasing, clearing, letting go. And then take your 5-minute setup time, prepare, get your bottles of water, go to the washroom if you have to, grab something to eat. Keep it beside you. You can eat on the call. You can eat while we've just finished a decree. It's okay. You can have a bite. In the middle of me giving a decree, it's okay. Have a bite. Okay. So 5 minutes, people, and we will be right back.
It's 1:22. We will see you at 1:27.
Correct. So glad we did get that 5 minutes. I got to powder my nose.
Yeah, got to touch up lipstick.
Yeah. Correct.
and technically now it's over. 5
Right.
minutes. We're at 1:27. Nidhu, before you start, I can see a lot of people have been like joining in later and later. So just giving everybody a quick recap. We've money turbocharged our water, which Nidhu will just take us through again. Good for a lot of us because we've got plenty more bottles in. And we have gone into the experience of the decrees immediately with DurgaMa or Ma Durga decrees. And whether you joined in halfway there or towards the end, doesn't matter. Sit back, enjoy the rest of the ride. All that has happened is that the significance, the spiritual significance of these two, the way it is said and how it is said, it's all good. The importance of it has been mentioned. You can catch it on the replay. Nothing's been missed, no FOMO. Just enjoy. Just be here.
DurgaMa destroys my FOMO. Let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. So people, in the mouth of your bottle, and of course you can do it with your glass of water as well. Just the last bit you have to be a little careful of, because in the bottle, we can turn the bottle upside down, but with the glass, we'll have to swivel it. So in the mouth of the bottle, 3 times. Yes, richer and wealthier now. Yes, richer and wealthier now. Yes, richer and wealthier now. On the sides of the bottle, either you will trace out currency symbols or you will write down currency symbols. And wherever there is a little bit of space, you will put exclamation marks. And then, done by the way, you will turn your bottle upside down. You can roll it a little bit as well. This is to make sure that the message goes to every molecule, that it's mixed, like it gets mixed everywhere. Have a sip and check. It should taste nicer, softer, smoother, silkier, velvetier. Like you've gotten hold of something in your mouth, like it'll feel more alive.
I don't know how many people, use crystals in their bottles, but if you have any kind of crystal, I'm telling you, do it. It's like a double dose, and especially if it's a black tourmaline, it's like a double dose of protection and safety with whatever might show up with the monies that you want and you deserve.
True.
Have I touched that correctly, Nidhu?
Yes, correct.
Next round will be with rose quartz.
Why not? Yes to that. So you're most welcome to add crystals into your bottle of water and use them.
Okay, and people wrote in, Nidhu, so quickly telling you is that Vinita said she was feeling sleepy. That's before we went for the break. And one of the best parts about being on call with Nidhu people is that you have the advantage of being able to lie down and do this. Yeah, so Nidhu takes breaks for, I think, for me.
Done that for myself as well.
So Please Sing says, sounds amazing, feeling awesome, can smell very faint, sweet fragrance, feeling lighter and happier. Thank you, Nidhu. Malvika says, mind reset. Yogita had written in, lots and lots of realize happening, feel deeply connected with Ma Durga. Alison wrote, all this has happened in the break. They've written in, wow, wanted to dance around the room after those clearings. Thank you, thank you. Sharda says, I'm just feeling so relieved right now. Only a little pain is left in my shoulder blade and thighs. It's amazing. Diana says, please repeat what I have to say in the bottle. Diana, we just did. And Yashaswini says, I have a stomachache. Is it normal?
You mean after this?
Yeah, this is just coming right now, like right now.
Okay. So you can, every reaction is normal. Whatever is the reaction, your body is letting you know how it can receive the shifts that are taking place right now, how it can receive the very, very high vibrational energy. So yes, your stomach can pain. It can pain in protest. It can pain because it's scared. It can pain because it would like you to pay it more attention, because it's a message, right? Everything that takes place after that is a feedback loop. It's a response, right? It's communication you've set up with DurgaMa. It's communication you've set up with the universe, and pain has shown up. Therefore, something in there needs to be taken care of. But anybody else in pain, tightness, stress, once again, just measure it on a scale of 0 to 10. And I'm just going to do a goddess alchemy. You're not going to see what I am doing. It's a little bit of a secret right now. It'll take me about 1.5 minutes max. Okay? So sip water. Just make sure that you've mentioned where it is.
Right. And also, Nidhu, before you do that, just a quick reminder to everybody, while we are posting the decrees here on the Zoom chat and on the Telegram group, your notepads and pens are for that. Write them down.
Yes.
While receiving them, write them down. It adds, right? Writing is also part of decree work.
Very much. Very much. Okay? I am starting a pain, acidity, and inflammation clearing alchemy. Okay? Started. And check. How is it now? How is it 1.5 minutes back? And how is it now?
Okay, so D. Bose had written severe back pain, left side lower. Kate had written left frozen shoulder, and Parul had put UTI. However, this is what they put before you had gone in to do the alchemy. So we will. Yashaswini says she's a little better.
Good. Good. And whatever it is that is pending, please give the decree. DurgaMa destroys. DurgaMa destroys my UTI. DurgaMa destroys my lower back pain. DurgaMa destroys, what was the other one?
Frozen shoulder.
DurgaMa destroys my frozen shoulder. Actually, okay, let me give you this other one to do with body parts and DurgaMa.
Neetu totally released my neck and shoulder. Yes, Manik says, feel like singing a romantic song.
Why not? Why not?
Yashaswini says, uneasiness is still there. Debo says, pain reduced by 70%. ND says, sharp pain on left pelvic chakra, sciatica pain. Sujata says, okay, she's written it down. Ma Durga destroys all my health problems and pain.
Fantastic.
And Vinita says, how do I use this for my mother's arthritis? And Yati says, felt mild vibrations all over during the decree, but later burped and felt absolutely calm.
Superb. Superb. DurgaMa destroys my pain. DurgaMa destroys my mental pain. DurgaMa destroys my emotional pain. DurgaMa destroys my physical pain. DurgaMa destroys my spiritual pain. DurgaMa destroys my sexual pain. DurgaMa destroys my financial pain. DurgaMa destroys my mother's pain. DurgaMa destroys my father's pain. DurgaMa destroys my family's pain. DurgaMa destroys my ancestral pain. DurgaMa destroys my past life pain. DurgaMa destroys my prehistoric pains. DurgaMa destroys my karmic pains. DurgaMa destroys the pain in my generations and lineage, today and evermore. Have water and check. And Vanita, you're most welcome to say DurgaMa destroys my mother's arthritis. But I want to give you one for the body part. Quickly tell me how everybody is doing right now. Are they like Anu Kapoor used to say, I think in Saregama?
No, the Antakshri one, not Saregama. No,
Antakshri.
Diwani Parwane Mastane. Oh my God, I just you said Anu Kapoor and I think Diwani Parwane Mastane. I think that was the name.
No, it was a reality show many, many years back.
The Antakshri one, right?
Yeah,
The Diwani Parwane Mastane.
Okay, thank you so much, Indavani. And he would like get very excited about the next one. He said, ready for next? Ready for next? Are we ready for next?
Geeta says, fantastic all over. Alison says, acidity rose up stronger after belching. Should I keep repeating?
No, don't. But have
Okay.
water.
Yeah. Yati says, feeling awesome. Kate says, my shoulder feels freer. Thank you. And Yogita says, lighter and brighter. Vas says, DurgaMa destroys my parking bay obstacles.
Fantastic. Superb. Use for
Everything.
Everything and anything. Anytime, anywhere. Okay. This one is for those of us who are having body parts that are very specific, right? Like for example, Vinita mentioned her mother's arthritis. And somebody mentioned UTI. Now, these are very specific, right? Now, arthritis is not so specific. I don't know where it is. But you will, I'm just going to give you the example. Let us say with UTI, right? So with UTI, it's the bladder, right? I have DurgaMa's bladder. Now of course we do certain things with the bladder, so I'm just going to say it. I pee with DurgaMa's bladder. Like I breathe with DurgaMa's lungs. Everybody just say this with me. I breathe with DurgaMa's lungs. Tell me what's happening in your lungs. I'm not even going to say it 3 times.
I'm feeling shy. I'm serious. I'm feeling shy.
Many, like 100 years back, I remember I met a Vedanta teacher, Dr. Nagarkatti. And Dr. Nagarkatti, when he spoke about how one of the things that he's always trying to explain to his students is how you will surrender. And I remember he was one of the first ones to say this. And he said, it doesn't matter. If you're brushing your teeth, you have to surrender it. If you're going to do potty, you have to surrender it. Everything is surrendered because the understanding that you have come from God, you are made from the same thing as God. There must be absolutely no iota of shyness or shame. So I pee with DurgaMa's bladder. She only gave it to you, it's hers only. In a way, when we say, for example, I breathe with DurgaMa's lungs, we are acknowledging we are her child. We're also acknowledging that her lungs are clearly better than ours. We're also acknowledging the divine power that immediately comes into our lungs. Who didn't have a reaction with, I breathe with DurgaMa's lungs?
Right. Dipali says, had a reaction in the chest. Piecing says, better breathing. Payal says, my breathing just started faster. And surrender means Ma will take care of us, says Ravi Chandran. And yeah.
It does.
Fantastic all the way up.
DurgaMa takes care of my UTI. DurgaMa takes care of my arthritis. DurgaMa takes care of my mother's arthritis. My mother's arthritis is DurgaMa's problem. You must keep handing over. A lot of us find ourselves in certain situations because we think we have to make it work on our own, or we have to find that answer, or we have to be the ones who are also going to be swimming, running, jogging, cycling, ziplining. Like, we're doing it with. Keep handing over. I promise you, my lovelies, whatever happens today will happen today. But as you keep the practice going, you will see a sense of transformation with your life in 2, 3, and 5 days. It's not going to take years, but you have to keep it going. And that was just, probably the world's longest tryout. I guess just a warm up of all the things that are possible when you use the decrees. Whether it is the goddess decrees, whether it is Saturn's decrees, whether it is the number decrees, whether it is the universal decrees, whether it is the alchemy work, you will see shifts very rapidly. There is nothing faster in the world. Can't say universe, but in the world, there is nothing faster.
And we've just witnessed that. We cannot claim that because in the hour we've been continuously witnessing that since we've started. It's not taken an hour to witness it. It's been continuous. So many decrees have come out. You've given us goddess decrees. You've given us goddess decrees with the body parts. You've given it to us for destroying. You've given it us for aligning as well.
Yeah.
Yes, aligning. We began with aligning and all of this. And this is like, well, it's nothing short of like, wow. It is wow. It is fast. It is simple. And that's why the decrees are language of light, right? Because there's divinity
nothing faster
there.
than light in our world.
Right. And you said at the beginning of the call, we start with it because the proof of the pudding that has to happen.
Right.
So isn't this exactly what you had done, Nidhu? In one of your older, I think, right in the beginning money programs, which was something about doubling your bank balance. Is this exactly not what you had done like there? And over there also, there were amazing results, like overnight and in a day. And I had made note of this. Melissa had doubled her bank balance overnight. The 2-3 times that she did the program, Prashant doubled his overnight. Belinda made 6 times overnight. Florence's stocks had gone up by $1,000, which is what, about 80,000 rupees at that time. And almost like in 4 days in a row, it had totaled up to that, right? And then
$1,000.
Yeah. 1,000 each time. And Punita had achieved her month's financial goal in that one day, right? And Rachna
was actually part of another program. She was part of an anti-debt program, but Rachna went from almost 0 to 140,000 in less than a week. Things happened after that because debt has to be treated a little differently from other regular money work. But yes, Neelu, so the speed of what we saw today is what made it happen then. But of course, today's decrees are unique to today only. And at that time, we'd used a 6-word decree. And I'm going to give it to all of y'all anyway. And some of y'all might remember it. It is one of the most popular money work decrees. And it's absolutely incredible. And you can take a look at your bank account. You can take a look at your bank balance, at bank balances also, if you have more than one. And you would say, bank balance, you can increase and double now. And you would say it only 3 times. No more is required. So you look at your bank balance, or you think of your bank balance, or even think of your bank account and say bank balance or bank balances, you can increase and double now. You can increase and double now. You can increase and double now. Yoo-hoo!
I was going to ask you something and you got me laughing. Okay, so I think you've already said that was a 6-word one, and we did mention in the beginning this is going to be a 3-word 3 or 4 word one. So yeah, I was actually going to ask you that, is it by any chance this one that we're going to use again this time? But you already said no. 6 words, 3 words. So what is the magic one for today?
Okay. So the difference is, of course, in speed as well, because not that 3 extra words are going to take you, are going to take away so much time out of your day and life, but it is a set of 3 and 4 words, and we say it only 3 times. And on the first day that I did use it, it was astounding. 2 hours later, I had an unexpected VIP client. And you have to pay, right, before you begin the work. Payment came in. Couple of hours later, Neelu and I were chatting, and she said, I'm sending you money. Just because she was happy. That's her, people. And then 2 hours later, there was a payment I'd forgotten about that showed up. 3 times the same day. In fact,
and
every
I didn't know, Nidhu. When I said I had no idea that you had done some work, I had no idea when that conversation had happened.
And in fact, there was one more person on that
One more
call.
person, yes.
And he also got money. It was absolutely astounding. The next day, I gave it again because, I'm human.
I want more.
Dil mange more forever. I gave it. My son's international ticket cost half what everybody else did.
No.
Everybody else's international ticket was 67,000. His 35,000.
I'm not even going to ask why. It
is how it is. I gave it again. I had some work to be done, and I was looking for a vendor. And I got a vendor, a 7-star vendor, and the 7-star vendor gave me a quotation of 75,000, way beyond my budget, but 7-star vendor. So you have to think, if you're going to drive a Mercedes, then you will have expenses of a Mercedes. You cannot drive a Mercedes and have expenses of a Fiat. So I thought, and I said, let me try one more person. Not a 7-star vendor, the next one, but quotation 15,000. 75% savings. And remember, all of this is happening within 2 hours. I gave it again. And my dear darling friend Jyoti, she's not on the call. She will catch the replay. For no rhyme or reason, like Neelu, sent me money. And I'm not talking 500 rupees and 1,000. I'm talking money. Sent me money. And I was like, from where is this come? Not that, how is this come? Because I know how it has come. And like that, there were things that started taking place regularly as I use this set. And this set, I'm going to give you, and remember, my lovelies, just like that person also got money, they don't know the decree. My son doesn't know the decree. Jyoti doesn't know I gave the decree. Neelu didn't know I gave the decree. Nobody has to know. Just see what happens with your family and your friends.
So even if you say it's working for everyone around you as well, the
Around
vibrations, it's the vibe.
That's true. There is a ripple effect to you using the language of light. And here it is. I'm only going to say it 3 times. It is a set, which means there are 2 decrees. It is a set of 3 and 4 words. 3 and 4 words, I'm just going to say 3 times and 3 times only. Everybody got this? Okay. Here it is. Ready for next? Money comes in. Money comes in today. Comes in is the decree. So actually only 2 words, but the entire statement is 3 words. So I said 3 words. Comes in, exclamation mark. Comes in today, exclamation mark. Money comes in. Money comes in today. Money comes in. Money comes in today. Money comes in. Money comes in today. Everybody say it 3 times and then do a cheers with me, please. Turbocharged money water. Cheers. One more glass.
Cheers. Cheers. And while you were talking about it and going into it, Eileen wrote in, wow, went into my bank balance and it is higher than I expected. The balance was lower yesterday and there must have been a mistake that's been rectified because money has gone out, not in, but the balance had increased. Love this. Thank you.
Fantastic.
And this is when you were just talking about you still hadn't given the decree. So this is shown up even with the previous one that you mentioned, because she's mentioned a bank account. And yes.
Correct. That's how quickly it works, my lovelies. That's how amazingly it happens. Now, I also want to say in one money program, somebody said, this asset is so little, what will double be? And I just want to say that, especially women, we know this. When we go shopping and that grocer puts that dhania mirchi, without charging us, how good it makes us feel. No, lemons are 3 for 20. My guy gives me 4. Oh my God, he makes my day. Do not look at that amount. Look at how it is working, because obviously you build on what you are experiencing. You build on what you're going to be learning.
And Michelle, we've put in exactly how it's supposed to be written. There are caps involved. So people, we are putting in where the capital is, where the exclamation is. So please pay attention to that, because it is a language. There are grammar rules with it, maybe not the Wren and Martin rules, but but these are there. So just keep that. And somebody asked, is it better to say it or write it or both? All 3.
there's no all 3, but there's
say
2.
it, write it. Okay, sorry. Think it, say it, right.
Yeah, correct. You're right. Yeah. Think it, say it, write it. If you don't write it, no problem, but it's fantastic to write. But it's no problem. It's not a deal breaker. You don't think it, no problem. It's not a deal breaker. You whisper it, not a deal breaker. They have a flexibility just as light has that flexibility. Say it, write it, think it, whisper it. It'll work. Something will still happen. The best is to say it, because the word decree is a pronouncement. So you don't want to make a pronouncement in your head. You want to make a pronouncement to the world.
Declaration.
So saying it is first.
Right.
After that, everything else is bonus.
So,
but you
Nidhu,
can't.
Sorry,
you can't in a public place. Think it.
Right. So, Nidhu, everyone's getting money today. Listen, I have already received, because just a little bit earlier it was this there was this compliment that came in, kit kala tika laga lo. So I am getting my money. It is happening. It is happening.
Right.
So Apeksha has asked, do we have to keep saying it all day or just 3 times in a day, every day? 3 times in a day, every day. This is the phenomenal part about the decrees. It's not until it is number specific. Nidhu does let you know, and that's when you do the deeper work of it. But otherwise, you say it once also, right?
Because the speed is not just in the shifts. The speed is also in how much time you're using to do the work. Hardly any time. What is the big deal? Money comes in today. Yes to that. As for Neelu's very crucial question, so will everybody get money today? I want you to hear the story of 2 demon kings. And then, Neelu, I want you to ask me again. Many, many centuries ago, there was a demon king called Mahishasura. And Mahishasura wanted to be immortal. So he stood on one leg for 1,000 years, no food, no water, and prayed to Lord Brahma. Lord Brahma gives out the maximum boons. When Lord Brahma, impressed by his determination, his perseverance, showed up, Mahishasura asked for immortality. Lord Brahma explained, this is not possible. This cannot be given. Ask for something else. So he said, then I want to be invincible. No God should be able to kill me. No animal should be able to kill me. No man should be able to kill me. So Lord Brahma said, all right, but a woman will kill you. And Mahishasura agreed, didn't agree, said yes, heard it, didn't hear it. Anyway, Mahishasura, now invincible, began to live his biggest greed. He began to wage war. He brought chaos to all three worlds. And when ultimately he faced DurgaMa in battle, he also didn't pay attention to what she was saying, which is, repent and I will spare your life. What you're doing is incorrect. Stop doing this and I will spare your life. And she told him more than once, more than twice. He didn't listen. He didn't get it. And he was killed. Hundreds of years later, another demon king, King Ravan, wanted the exact same boon from Lord Brahma. And many thanks to Neelu, she reminded me that King Ravan was Lord Brahma's great-grandson, which means he didn't have to stand on one leg for 1,000 years, but he also did his penance, what we call tapasya. And finally, Lord Brahma appeared to him, and King Ravan asked for immortality. Again, Lord Brahma explained, this is not possible. Ask for something else. And King Ravan said, then I want to be invincible. No demon, no other demon should be able to kill me. No God should be able to kill me. No demigod should be able to kill me. No beasts should be able to kill me. No serpents should be able to kill me. He had a list of the categories from whom he would not be harmed or hurt or killed. He left out human being. When he kidnapped Lord Rama's wife, Sita Ma, Lord Rama sent his beloved companion, Lord Hanumanji, to find her, to trace her. And Lord Hanumanji did in Lanka, but he got caught by King Ravan's guards. When he was produced in court, he told King Ravan, I'm only a messenger. I'm here to request and ask that Sita Ma be released, be set free. Do not incur Lord Rama's wrath. Let this story go. Forget understanding. King Ravan was so enraged at what he was being told that he ordered Lord Hanumanji's death. But we know
his tail be burnt.
His tail be burnt, and through that he be killed. He wanted him to die. But we know Lord Hanumanji is Lord Hanumanji. Not only did he not die, he set Lanka on fire. Much before Lord Hanumanji showed up to trace Sita Ma and tell King Ravan what he was doing was wrong, King Ravan's wife, Mandodari, was a very pious and a very good woman. She was notable for how she was always trying to do good for society and her subjects, had told him, don't do this. This is not dharma. Everybody will pay a price. King Ravan didn't listen, didn't get it. Ultimately, he was killed. Both of these demon kings, fierce, fearless, warriors, single-minded commitment, armies that would die for them. What happened here? What really took place in this story? What do you think? Why don't they get what they wanted? Their eyes were only on the goal. Their eyes were only on the results. Why didn't it happen?
They thought they were infallible and that nothing could stop them. And they didn't realize that, I don't know, this is what I'm thinking. They thought they were infallible.
Right. They thought they were infallible. What else? What else was going on here? I mean, King Ravan.
The penance. The penance. I mean, thousands and thousands of years of penance. And because that's the kind of, what do you call it, drita, commitment. So you've been there, done that, and you're right there on the top. Nothing can again, coming back to nothing can touch you. You
think nothing can touch you.
You think that nothing can touch you. Right. Ego pride.
Ego pride. Okay. Give me words. Give me more words. You think nothing can touch you. You believe you're infallible. Ego pride. What else?
Right. People are writing. Vishali says they misuse their powers for their own selfish needs. Yogita says egoistic. Sujata says karma. Vas says greedy, wanted to be bigger than God. Vinita says did not surrender. Apeksha says wrong intentions. Malvika says didn't understand or follow the benefit of everyone involved. SB says death of ego. So that this is what Neetu, Poonam says overconfident. Neetu says invincible. Again, ego. Dipali says thought they were God. Fearless says that fearless. Arrogant says Rajiv. Payal says fearless. No dharma, Malvika says.
All of this is correct. And all of this is correct. Because remember who we are talking about. We're talking about somebody like King Ravan. At the end of the day, when DurgaMa did show up, she showed up to destroy the demon Mahishasura. But by then he was taking over the three worlds. King Ravan's Lanka is said to have been paved with gold.
It was one of the richest. Sone ki Lanka.
Sone ki Lanka, absolutely. Not to be confused with Sri Lanka. Lanka is in Sri Lanka, but it is not Sri Lanka. And his palace was supposed to have been made of gold. We're talking about somebody who was an erudite scholar. We're talking about somebody who introduced tax reforms. We're talking about somebody who's an absolute ace statesman. We're talking about somebody who's a fantastic king. So all the reasons that you all have mentioned and a few more. Can I say that because of all of these reasons, they forgot what was important? Don't go into battle with a woman. Don't go into battle with a human being. Bhool gaye na?
Right.
So that has also happened. Yes, all of us have understood a deeper reason. But this is what happened. And because of that, they were killed. They died. Can I say cause, then the result of that cause leading to a final outcome?
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
I'm going to put it down as a formula. Ready? Ready for next?
Ready.
Cause plus result of the cause equals final outcome. One, they forgot. Even though Lord Hanumanji is telling them, Mandodari is telling them, like there are reminders the universe will send you. DurgaMa spent time asking for him to mend his ways. She didn't show up straight away and kill him straight away. there are always reminders you will get. So whether they forgot because it was very simple, whether they forgot because it was almost impossible for them, or because they were just not interested in listening, there is the cause, there is the effect of the cause, and there is the final outcome. Can I also say that what they didn't realize, and often we don't as well, is that just because you can't conceive it doesn't mean it can't happen. You see, one of the reasons, of course, what is it? Ego is the biggest word that's come out, right? Ego, pride, I think somebody mentioned greed. Because of that, but also because Mahishasura couldn't conceive that a woman could do this. We're talking 10,000 years back. We're talking centuries back. And King Ravan also couldn't conceive that a human being could do this because, first of all, he is Lord Brahma's great-grandson. I mean, that itself puts you on a little bit of a high, right? You know, and everybody who's lived in Delhi knows this, right?
Sorry.
If you haven't lived in Delhi, then you've become an inside Delhi joke. like there is a certain rubab. There's a certain swabhav. There's a certain attitude and behavior you carry when you are related to somebody like Lord Brahma. How would you behave in the world if you were the Prime Minister's great-grandson? There's a certain, so it's already there. And then, human being. A human being. Poor Lord Brahma. Like, can't conceive it. So I'm going to put it in order. Learning number 1. There is a cause, there is a result of the cause, and that combination gives rise to a final outcome. Cause,
that's the formula.
That's the formula.
So the first learning is the formula.
Is the formula. Because we're going to come back to this formula. You're going to apply this formula. But the second learning, just because you can't conceive it, doesn't mean it can't happen. Maybe you're in a terrible situation right now. Maybe you're not. But when you think about being a lakhpati or a crorepati, or even getting out of debt, or living in the house of your dreams, some part of you feels like, yaar, kaise hoega? Aur hona hoega to ho chuka hota na. Right? The mind can think in various ways. Just because you can't conceive it doesn't mean it cannot happen. Housewives, I have a question for you. Is money what happens at the end of the month when your husband brings home the salary? Is it what happens in a workshop? How often do you have to deal with money matters?
All the time.
Let us know.
Okay.
All the time.
Daily passage and daily. Yeah, there's some money matter to be taken care of on a very regular basis. You know, whether it's the salary outflow, which is not necessarily the first of a month, it could be the 10th, the 12th, 15th of the month. Also, your daily hisab of groceries, this one fees, one that, one. Somebody said children's pocket money, that too.
Yeah.
So Yogita says every second, Payal says yes, regularly, daily. Delba says all the time, regularly, all day, every day. Okay. Neetu says all day, every day. I will say daily, all day. I don't know. All day, no, thankfully not all day every day. I'll sit I'll have to sit in one with it, sit with a ledger and just keep doing that.
But somebody mentioned every second as well, so which is basically mothers in the house. Raise your hands, wave out to me. I ask you the same question. Is money what happens at the end of the month? Is money what happens in a workshop? How often are you dealing with money?
As a mother, no, no. For me, the roles kind of get segregated for my own sanity. So yeah, as a mother, I'm not really thinking.
But you've answered as a housewife. So
Yeah.
mothers, tell us.
So again, there's a daily that's come in. Yes, regularly, daily, all the time. Any tip on selling my farmland? Okay. I don't know where that came from. Sorry. Lotus says all the time. Vas says at least 3 times a week. Neeti says as a mother daily. Sakshi says every time there are expenses. Yeah.
Husbands.
Not much as a mother also says Neetu.
Husbands, fathers, working people, men, women, working people. How often are you dealing with money? Is it at the end of the month? Is it on salary day? And how do you get a promotion? What do you have to do to get a promotion?
Okay, I'm going to wait for other people, for people to write in, because for me, I would say I deal with it when the opportunity arises. It's not a daily thing for me as a working person. Like when the opportunity comes, then I'm dealing with it. So I'm saying opportunity, okay? So yeah.
Everybody else?
Working people majorly first 10 days of the month, says Sharda. Atul says create opportunities for growth. Ashish says daily. Nimish says weekly as a father. Ravich, I like how it's so clear. Like mothers are daily, fathers are weekly. Yeah, like pocket money khatam ho gaya, so at the end of the week, dad. Ravi Chandran says management. Yati says often. And Yati says often. And Sakshi says she can't understand the essence of the question. We haven't gotten to it yet. She's just asking the questions right now.
That's true.
Right? Yeah.
How do you get a promotion? What do you have to do to get a promotion? Do you get a promotion on the day of the promotion?
What do you do to get a promotion? People write in. I have to keep promoting myself only, so it doesn't matter.
You don't have to, Neelu. We're also promoting.
Okay, every day working on it, getting the promotion, says Lotus. Ashish says good appraisal. Dipali says work harder. Sharda says I'm the founder of my firm, so Sharda's
So
same.
how are you growing your money?
So how are you growing your money, Sharda? Question for you. Vas says my eldest gets promotion in his appraisal 6 months to yearly. Delbis says prove your worth to get promotion. Apeksha says I'm a freelancer, so better and bigger opportunities means better money. Yashaswini says prove your ability. Poonam says for promotion needs good productivity in terms of work and extraordinary work. Geeta says it's more about self-assessment. Atul says raise my standard and become better by 1% every day. Rajiv says deal with it every day, trying to plug the gap. Sorry?
Who said that? 1% every day? Atul.
Atul.
I'm going to interrupt here. Because the fact is that whether it's your appraisal day or it's the day you're going to get your promotion, it is not about that day. It's everything that you have done before that day. When do you do well in an exam? How do you do well in an exam?
You prep for it before.
Not opportunity for exam. It is because you have done something before that day. And every woman got this, and every housewife got this even faster, right? Money is every day. Money is everyday sense and sensibility. Money is everyday practicality. Some of you all are very blessed as mothers. You all are not having to think about it. Your husband or the father of your children is thinking about it. But even for mothers, we had quite a few responses that said every day. Some who have this division of labor in the relationship are able to allow the father to contribute and take care of it. So you're not thinking so much about that. But anybody who is dealing with a house knows this. Money is every day. You do not get a promotion because of how you were on your appraisal. You get a promotion because of how you worked every day before the promotion. Because here's the crucial thing that we have forgotten about money. Money is everyday business. Are you managing yours or other people's? Are you minding your own business? Are you minding other people's business? Are you mistaking business for busyness? Where you have now kept yourself so busy that at the end of the day, it's like, baap re, kitna kaam kiya. But then where's the money? When you go to a restaurant, do you create or manifest the food on your plate?
Manifested because you order it. Creation is happening in the kitchen.
Creation, manifestation. You make money before you get money. Every day is money business. Are you making money every day? Are you making your promotion every day? Give me another word for business.
Job.
Job.
Another word for business. Investment. Future. Security.
Security.
Future generation.
When you look at a business, what's another word like for a company? A company is business, right?
Okay. Limited liability company.
Detailed name. Limited liability company. But yes, it is. Give me another word.
Okay, so money multiplier. Empire.
Empire. Beautiful. Give me
Says
another
Shilpa.
word.
Transactions, says Lotus. Rupali says entrepreneur. Money multiplier, says Sunshine. Headache, says Allison.
And I'll tell you why, Allison, but have water if you're having a headache.
Money, money juggernaut.
Money juggernaut.
Says Atul.
Yeah.
Yogita says business equals life because prosperity comes from there. Malavika says trade, energy exchange.
Very nice.
Vaz says synergy. Apeksha says money master.
Nice. And this is true. Some of these words are really technical and from English and definitely true. And some of these are very unique words to yourself. I'm going to give you one word. Okay. Business is organized nation. It's an organization. What is business?
Organization.
An organized nation. A business is an organization. Who is richer, Africa or Australia?
Okay, now that's a trick question now.
No, isn't.
Okay, well, obviously one would say Australia, but I think in terms of resources, maybe Africa. So I'm not sure. Let's just say that's why I said it's a trick question, but everybody's saying Australia.
Not a trick question. Who's richer?
People are saying, some have said Australia, some are saying Africa.
What about Japan?
So Australia, yeah. Between Africa and Australia.
And India, who's richer?
Between Japan and India, Japan.
What about South America and United States of America? Who's richer?
United States. You're saying South America, right? Yeah,
South
so
America.
An organized nation. Well, in the past, US, I don't know what's happening right now, but
no, they're still number one.
Right.
Who is more organized, Japan or India?
Japan.
Richer, no?
Yeah.
Who is more organized, Africa or Australia?
Australia.
Richer. Who is more organized, South America or United States of America?
United States.
United States. Which is the richest industry in the world today?
The data. I don't know. Yeah, data. Data management and internet.
Tell me what it is. What is the answers everybody else is having?
Okay, I said so. People. Allison's written oil. Namrata says IT. Sujata
IT.
says taking a guess. Dubai tourism.
These are excellent guesses. You would think oil, right? You would think oil
Right.
and gas.
Gas.
Petroleum.
Yeah.
It is
Manufacturing. IT.
It is
Yeah.
IT. The
Data
most
processing.
organized nation. By its very nature, all IT, all tech is about extreme and extremely to the power of DurgaMa, organized pathways. If you are not getting what you want, it's because there is something you are not getting. If you are not getting to make the money you want, it's because there is something completely disorganized in your life. Maybe your day is disorganized. Maybe your night is disorganized. Maybe your bed is disorganized. Maybe your mind is disorganized. Maybe your emotions are disorganized. Maybe your relationships are disorganized. Maybe your kitchen is disorganized. Disorganized and organized, richer, richness. We've never been to Japan. Somehow we know Japan is richer. We've never been to South America and America together. Like I'm saying, most of us. Some of us may have gone to South America. Some of us may have gone to America. Neelu has not gone to either. And yet she knew the answer. When we are disorganized, it means we are not reliable. Disorganization has to do with efficiency. Time is money. You've heard this proverb? Time is money. Has everybody heard? Time is money.
Everyone's heard.
A equals B. Therefore, B also equals A. Money is time. How are you spending yours? Business or busyness? Efficiency or inefficiency? We get disorganized when we take on a lot. Right? That's the example I was giving you. Yoga bhi ja rahe hain, running bhi ja rahe hain, gym bhi ja rahe hain, abhi zip lining course bhi shuru kar diya. Beech mein mountain climbing ke liye bhi gaye. Disorganized is when you have too much that you have taken on. Disorganized is when your plate is overflowing. Imagine a disorganized cashier when you are in the line. Usko thoda wahan pe dalna. Just put that over there. Yeah, I'll see you I'll finish by 6. I'll see you in the evening. Asha, your mother had called. You please call her back. Not there. Not right now, because 9 p.m. we have that meeting, no? Just put that there. Not there. No. Imagine trying to pay this cashier. What is he going to say? What are you going to feel? Irritated, frustrated, and dude, do you want my money or not? आपको पैसा चाहिए कि नहीं? Okay? As opposed to the calm, organized cashier. Hi, how are you doing? Just this? Is that it? Click, click, click. Total is 19.6. When you have a disorganizedness, and wherever, you know where you're disorganized. You know exactly where you are disorganized. 3 crucial things lose their bearing. They completely fall off. And this is the difference between priority, important, and urgent. Priority is the why of your life. It is the why you have a goal. It is the why of why you get up. Priority is the most important thing, like studying for an exam, like doing well in an exam. Like it is the most important. Priorities change. They can change after the exam is over. You have to have another priority because the exam's over. So they change. They change with age. They change with relationships. They change. They're flexible. And then there is important. Everything is not important, because if everything was important, then everything would become priority. What is the next thing that's important is important. Important is the to-do list of your priorities. Doing well in an exam is a priority. Make time to study. Make time to get up earlier. Watch little lesser TV. Sleep little earlier. Your to-do list of the priority is importance. And importance has a gradation. It is very important that you book tickets in advance for travel so that you get good rates. It is not important that you start packing on the same day.
Right.
So importance has a gradation. And the last is urgent. Urgent means SOS. Water overflowing in a tub. Kettle whistling. Child screaming. Baby screaming. Fire. When we are disorganized, we have no sense of these three, and then all of us live like every day is urgent and everything is on fire. When we live like that, oh yes, kitna kiya aaj, kitna kaam hua, busyness. But nothing much is really getting accomplished. Would you rather give money to an organized person or a disorganized person?
Organized.
Why?
Hands down.
Why?
Because there is confidence in giving money to an organized person, because then your money is in good hands or safe hands, and
immediate sense of trust. Immediate sense of reliability. Immediate sense of sensibility. What is money? Everyday practicality. Everyday sense and sensibility. Everyday business. Money is everyday organization. What about a disorganized person? Why won't you want to give them money?
If it was just a shopkeeper, because then I don't have anything to do with it after a point, it's okay. But if you're giving somebody money for investing, because then you don't, there's no trust. You don't know what's going to happen to your money.
There is no trust, because inherently, when we are organized, we have structure. I know what this person is going to do with my money, whatever. There are these many calls, there are these many investments, these are these many expected returns. This will get over on this day, this will get over on this time. There's a sense of structure. Remember, all of it is coming from what? Money is everyday business. Don't forget that. Don't be a demon king. Money is everyday business. Business is organized nation. Is your nation organized? Because all of us have our own kingdoms. Is it an organized nation? You know the answer to this, my lovies. Because here's the other thing. So bring me back to this. I want to talk to you about structure, because the thing with structure is that 2024 is all about structure. When we are heading towards a year, about 3 months before, the previous year will start preparing us. Because in DurgaMa's universe, everything has an organized cosmic order. The sun will rise in the east and set in the west. Is there anybody who won't trust that this will happen tomorrow? Why? Why are you trusting it will happen tomorrow?
No, I'm saying no, there's nobody who's going to question it not happening tomorrow.
But why aren't you questioning it?
Because it is.
Because you have seen it happen every day. You
Everyday
are
business.
not going to question it because inherently you pick up on the organizedness of the cosmic order. All of y'all, without exception, either in the last few days because Ma is here, or in the last 1 month, you are being asked to bring organized structure to your life because you are being prepared for 2024. Money is energy. Yes, is money energy, everybody? Yes, give me hands up. Give me thumbs up, give me hands up, give me clapping. Yes, yes. A is equal to B, therefore B is equal to A. Energy is money. Who's having more energy, the disorganized person or the organized person?
Organized.
Who is having more time, the disorganized person or the organized person?
Organized.
Who is making money, the organized person or the disorganized person?
Organized. Is this going to become 21 questions?
There were, but I do understand that we're coming close to our next break. However, I'm going to leave you with a question. We are so, like Neelu said, right? A lot of these are the tips of things. And of course, we'll do a lot more of them in detail on our calls in November. In the formula, who remembers the formula?
I put my hand up because I'm writer, and Yati's also put up. Cause plus result of cause equals final outcome is what you said.
Yes, Yati's also put it up. Where did she put it up? On the
Yati put a hand up. She's right here on video. Yeah.
In this formula, where does disorganization fall? No. Take your 5-minute break. I think 5 minute worked very well for all of us. Take your 5-minute break. Come back with the answer.
Okay, so it's 2:34. We will see you at 2:39. And Nidhu, before while everybody's thinking of this answer, also right in the beginning, there were people who had said that there was an immediate change in my structure, in my posture, in the way I was sitting. That's been at the back of my mind. So because hello, power moves. Keep that in mind.
Absolutely. You changed how you were sitting. And thank you so much for reminding me of that. Why did I even ask? Why did I even mention it as one of the shifts? You changed how you sat because you changed your structure. A structural re-engineering took place. For those of y'all who changed how you sat, you gotta take a look at the many places you are disorganized, or how that disorganization is now driving your life. When I come back, solutions, ye to abhi we are just understanding. Okay? All solutions and shifts and changes in seconds on this call coming up, break ke baad.
5 minutes, so now 12:40. Sorry, 2:40. I'm still at 12:33 only. Where time is not passed only.
So money is also started. Okay, people, 5 minutes. Hi, everybody. Did we get to drink and eat something? Is everybody a little rested? Yes? I know I'm only giving you all five minutes to grab a bite, but thank you. Thank you very much for adjusting.
I'm here. I just need 10 seconds to get on video.
Yeah, no worries. And like I said, even as we're conversing, discussing, chatting, debating, please feel free to eat, drink. If you want to lie down, please lie down as well. No problem.
One of these days, I'm going to take you up on it while I'm hosting you, Nidhu.
By all means.
Yeah. Then I'll have to be in in a Cleopatra pose, and then be.
Okay. In the formula, cause plus result of the cause equals final outcome. Where does disorganization fall?
So people had started writing in when we had gone in for the break, and most of them. So Anuja wrote cause is being disorganized. Dipali wrote cause. Yogita says cause plus result, and if the result is not favorable, then my counter choice, and it will change the result. So power of choice plays an important role here. Malvika says cause, disorganized is the cause, says Namrata. Vinita says I fell asleep and feeling very sleepy. Disorganization is the result of the cause, says Apeksha. Lotus also says cause. Pavan also says result of the cause. And yes, and actions, says Bass. I know you said to think about it, but at that time when you had asked, the first thought that came to my mind was it is all three, because the core, you are disorganized, the result of that disorganization is more disorganization, and the final outcome of that disorganization is utmost disorganization. So that was the first.
Apeksha and Pavan, why do you all say that it is the result of the cause?
Sharda has also said cause and result both depending. Cause and result both, says Yati. Poonam says action. Geeta says mismanaged timings between the two. Between the two as in cause and result of cause? Is that what you're saying, Geeta? Diana also says disorganization is the cause. Geeta, yes. She means mismanaged timings between the two, cause and result.
First, let me give you the biggest money question you can ever ask. 100 आसमानों को 3 जहानों को छोड़ के आप प्लीज ये क्वेश्चन का आंसर बताओ.
In English also.
Leave 1,000 skies and these 3 worlds behind. This is the only question you need to have an answer to. It is a guaranteed money maker. Ready for next?
Ready?
What is the most sensible thing I can do today? You don't need an answer to anything else. Sensible, give me other words for sensible. Quickly.
Practical. Practical.
Practical is so good. So what is the most
doable?
Doable.
Achievable.
Achievable. What is the most doable, achievable, practical thing I can do today? Because
Nita
remember,
says, yeah. Fruitful, Harshal says important. Appropriate, says Andy. Easy, says Lourdes.
Yeah, even easy is good. Even easy is a good word. Don't use the word important, because if you're leading a disorganized life, you do not know what is important. Only when you're organized can you figure out priority, importance, and urgent. Otherwise, everything is urgent. Or you will say only money is urgent. only spending money should not happen, or only making money should happen. Sorry, that is not priority. Because in priority, you understand what it is you want the money for. When we lead urgent lives, we're all running to get needs met. Needs met is not how you handle a business. Your business does not exist for your needs to be met. Your business exists to grow and thrive. If you are busy having this urgent day, trying to get your needs met, you are in the lowest money magnetism, which is survival. We'll come to that. First, yes, has everybody got the money maker question?
Yes.
Has everybody also got the answer to this?
What is the most sensible thing I
Because
can do?
the answer will just pop into your head. You know, because my lovelies, without exception, the answer to money is always right in front of you, under your nose, at home.
I'd like to answer this for myself, just in case it, like what is the most sensible thing I can do today is to not lose my shit.
That seems like a goal, not really most sensible thing you can do, because maybe you can lose it and have some sense of freedom, but maybe how you lose it could be the sensible thing you do around it, because otherwise it becomes control.
Got it.
Again, it was not fully clear, right? When we are disorganized, these things are going to take time. You're going to have to listen to this call again. You're going to have to come for the workshop. You're going to have to do your one-on-one session with me. You're going to have to get these answers straight away. But here's the other thing. When I said either your day is disorganized, or your night is disorganized, or your relationships are disorganized, or your mind is disorganized, or your water is disorganized. Cheers, everybody. Or your emotions are disorganized, or your behaviors are disorganized, or your drinking is disorganized, or your food is disorganized. Which is the worst disorganization? Or your dog is disorganized, or your kitchen is disorganized, or your bed is disorganized. Which is the worst disorganization? And plays the biggest role in business. Because money is everyday business. All of y'all are at business. All of y'all, this is part of your business. You know how you have offsites where you go and you do special kind of work so that you can do your existing work better. You are on an offsite. Everybody is at work right now. Everybody is making money right now. Which is the worst kind of disorganization?
Procrastination?
No, in all the options I've given.
Okay. All right. So, okay, people have written mentally disorganized, self, mental, food. Atul says self, feeling, thoughts, actions, and results. Alison says profit and loss, schedule, bills. Geeta says timing and doings. Neetu says myself. Is it right now? Yes, right now. My self-care is disorganized, says Momita. Manik Sid, Manik Sid says clutter. Sorry. It was Freud.
One other business only was going to go out of business, like. Right, sorry.
Where was I? Okay. Vas says cannot be bothered attitudes. Yogita says unorganized communication means not on point. Vas says health barriers. And Sharda says my emotions. Vaishali says feeling of being lost comes under which disorganization? So we are finding organization and disorganization now.
It's good. That's how you find your business. That's how you will be on top of your business. Otherwise, you will spend your whole day and time and life trying to run other people's business. When you are also spending a day which is reactive to needs around you, now other people are running your business. Who is going to make money? Not us. Them. Or not even them. Because when we also try to run other people's business, it all collapses. For them also it collapses. For us also it collapses. Don't mind anybody else's business, please. Please mind your own. No, because it's always easy to tell your neighbor what's wrong with them, what they should be doing. Then look at your own house. Yeah. But
Hira says my sleep and my mind and my body is disorganized. And
Yeah,
mental fatigue, not focusing on myself. Atul says, I'm having laughter therapy with money therapy right now.
Awesome. Laughter therapy is mom. It organizes everything in us.
Yeah. Not having routine in life,
Is
says Shalaka.
the definition of organization.
Scattered energy.
Is
These
the
are all the
definition,
answers.
is the definition of disorganized. Not having routine, is the definition of disorganized, as is scattered. Again, there are 30 domino effects of being disorganized and 30 domino effects of being organized. And in our November calls, we're going to look at all 30 of them. However, I just want to say that the worst is relationship disorganized, because in relationship disorganized, everybody's doing whatever they want to do and nobody is listening to anybody. In any organized nation, this is a recipe for riots, mutiny, and civil wars. Chaos. This is not a money-making enterprise. Somebody asked about lost. Lost is mental disorganization because you don't even know that your emotions require organizing. The head goes off because the head works with the brain, and the brain shuts down if you've got many unacknowledged, unresolved, unheard emotions inside you. If there is a tendency to just keep thinking, then to bheja fry hoega na. Can't keep using the same electrical equipment throughout without giving it a break, without switching to other equipments.
Yeah, and Vinay Pathak is not coming to your rescue.
You'll have to give them the reference for that.
There's a movie called Bheja Fry, in which he by now very senior actor, like he's been around for, I think I've been seeing him since I was a teen. He was probably young then. Yeah, amazing actor. He's the lead. He's the guy who is the Bheja Fry in the movie.
And Bheja Fry translation is fried brains. This is it. Even your mind needs a break. Even your computer needs a break. Even your television needs a break, right? Because it's all organized pathways, extremely organized pathways. And your brain is an extremely organized pathway till it isn't. Most important question. Everybody's made note of this. Everybody has also given us some answers. I see the disorganizedness in the answers as well, where there is not much clarity, efficiency, simplicity, sensibility. All of these are hallmarks of the organized day, the organized mind, and the organized emotions, where you are sorted. Are you sorted? Until you are sorted, money is not going to come, because your business is not business. It's either busyness or other people are running your business for you. So how will you get money? Who is giving money to a disorganized person? Nobody. And like Neelu said, right? Maybe because I'm at the cashier in that moment, that one time, I want to make that exception. You will. Sometimes you can also give it to a demanding, disorganized person in order to keep them quiet for your own peace of mind. But beyond a point, you won't be able to. And money is not temporary. What is money? Somebody tell me, what is money? Tell me three things that you have known and heard in the last 20 minutes.
Money is time, money is energy.
Superb. And money is everyday business.
Money is everyday business.
How are you spending your time? How is your energy? How is your Busy-ness? What is going on in your day without exception? And as I tell you a little bit more, as I conclude the mystery of the formula, without exception, money is always in front of you, under your nose, at home. It's right there. Two people I had asked, Apeksha and Pavan, why did you say that it is the result of a cause?
Okay, let them answer, Pavan and Apeksha.
And some of you all
still
have
here.
also said, some of you all have also said it is cause and this, and some of you all have also said it is all three. I'm interested because in Apeksha and Pavan, because right now they stand to get rupees 1100 in their Google Pay within the next 3 hours.
If they answer.
They'll still get it.
Oh, they'll still get it. Apeksha says, okay. There's no answer after that.
You will have to send your GP number to our team member. Please don't post it on the group.
Yes.
Mind your business well.
Apeksha, Pavan, seriously, but you know what? First of all, congratulations, you guys. Look at how the decrees worked out for you. However, the question that Nidhu's asked, why did you say that, is something all of us also want to know now.
Yeah, correct. Okay. Keep aside this question for a moment. We're getting there. This mystery is about to be solved. Okay. And again, tell me, I think everybody's part of a family, right? There's no 30-year-old bachelor or bachelorette just living on their own, right? I think everybody's part of a family, right? So, yes, everybody? You're in a family, you are constantly interacting with family. Is that happening? Yes? Okay, I'm seeing a couple of nods. Okay. Tell me, who is the most disorganized person in your family? Just one word.
As in a name, right?
No.
No.
Who meaning father, uncle, grandfather?
Okay. All right. Yeah. Children.
Yes, that is correct. In everybody disorganized, there is an element of child, immaturity, foolishness. If you are disorganized, you are not going to get money because nobody wants to give 100,000, 700,000, 200,000 to a child. And no child, unless it's Anya keeping her mother company, is coming to a money workshop. Yes, okay. Child is most disorganized. Who is the most organized?
Mommy dearest.
Tell me some other answers.
I'm going to wait for others to answer this now. Mother says Harshal, Dipali says me, Anjali says I am, Geeta says my husband, Andy says grandparents, Srinivas says wife, Yogita says me always, Bass says my eldest son. So her eldest son is most organized.
Is he making the most money?
Bass, is he making the most money? Yati says my husband. Bass says he's a manager. So Manik said this is none. Nobody. Hai nahi, koi hai nahi. Nanda also says my son.
There must be levels, no, of the disorganization. So who's the least disorganized?
Yeah. Okay, we'll wait. Neera says pets.
Your pets are organized. Which pets
least,
are
yeah, like least disorganized are pets. Even I want to know which pets.
Yeah. मुझे भी चाहिए. Yeah, because pets are babies.
Parents.
Pets are
Ramana says parents. And Vas says yes, he is, and he gets promotions often too. Trish says myself and my mom both are organized. Yashaswini says grandfather.
Basically, 9.8 out of 10, including what Neelu said right at the very beginning, it is the woman of the house. For those of y'all who've mentioned husband and son, I'll come back to y'all. It's the woman of the house. In any relationship between whatever that relationship might be, whether it is boyfriend, girlfriend, husband, wife, father, mother, what else? Grandfather, grandmother, it is primarily the woman who makes things happen, who puts a structure in place. And therefore, mystery about to be solved. Therefore, the cause is your relationship with a woman in your life. Mother, daughter, sister, sister-in-law, mother-in-law, girlfriend, lover. Either you are waiting for a woman to change, or you are waiting for a woman to do it for you, or you are waiting for a woman to love you, or you are waiting for a woman to start providing for you. You are waiting for a woman to make it happen. And whichever women you know you're doing this with, let's put housemaids into it as well. Whichever woman you are waiting for, they are all aspects of your earth mother not giving you what you want. Whether it is love, whether it is care, whether it is food, whether it is support, whether it is a hug, whether it is a stroke of your back, a stroking of your back, whether it is a plaiting of your hair, whether it is a care in your daily routine. When we're not okay with the primary woman and women in our lives, and just by the way, everybody, take a look at your relationships with the women around you. So please don't take a look at your relationship with Oprah Winfrey, women around you. It means you have now not gotten from them. Because who is the most organized? For those of y'all who gave answers of men, please, there is definitely a huge scarcity and poverty when it comes to money, because your relationship with your mother has left you disempowered when it comes to organizing things. In our DNA, we have something known as mitochondria. And mitochondria manufactures ATP molecules. ATP molecules are the energy of the body. What is energy?
Money.
Yes! 1,001 rupees coming to Neelu. What is energy? It is money. Energy is also Shakti. Your ATP molecules being produced by the mitochondria only come to you from the mother. Your father also got it from his mother. Your mother definitely got it from her mother. Only the mother gives ATP molecules. Only the mother can give Shakti. In India, who is the deity for money?
Lakshmi ma'am. Ma Lakshmi.
Ma. Ma. The answer in front of you during this entire summit at home. Troubles with your mother will give rise to disorganization, will impact your money. If your mother has crossed over, so sorry, it doesn't matter, because you are going to start transferring it to the other women around you. Sister, girlfriend, neighbor, mother-in-law. Give me one moment, my lovelies.
We're just in a momentary period of silence, people, in case somebody missed that. Yes, Yashaswini, how long will this take? It's a good question. We will try, and there is a little bit more coming up. We do want you to know the offers, which will happen quickly, and there is something else that is supposed to happen. But I'll let Nidhu come back, and I'll just quickly check in with her. Then Nidhu, there's a query in about how long we would be going on. So I was just saying that there is something else that is coming up, which is the power moves. And we will let everybody know about the offers, and that there is something else after that also. So for that also, I mean, it'll be good. It'll be nice for you to be around, obviously, because it is still pertinent to this call and everything that you should be knowing. If you, Do you want to put an approximate time frame, Nidhu, in case there are other people also wondering?
Sorry.
It's about
Please-
3-5.
Please carry on. There is always the replay. And
Yes.
everybody who does our calls as well, you know, even in the middle of the call, if they can only come for 30 minutes, they come, they say bye, they leave. It's absolutely peaceful. I would not want to put you under the pressure of a timeline, but I appreciate you're trying to organize your day. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. But please carry on. Please know your priorities and what is important. Don't keep it to the last minute to make it urgent. Please carry on. I will catch you on the replay. Okay. So this, my lovelies, Lakshmi Ma, Shakti, disorganization. This is your formula. If there's things going on with your mother, you will get disorganized. In whatever way you get disorganized, you will get disorganized. It will impact your money flows. 5 power moves to start changing this. I'm going to tell you. But remember also, the most important money question you can ever ask.
What's the most sensible thing I can do today?
Today. Not what's the most sensible thing I can do 5 years from now? What can I achieve 5 years from now? No, my lovelies. What can you do today? And the thing that you have to do today is 1, I get real. Because money, I've noticed 1,000 times, especially when we come on a summit or we try to take a workshop, there's a sense that money is somewhere there and it'll come to me. No, on a cloud in 7th heaven, flying on the wings of an angel. It isn't. Money is everyday business. Okay? Power move number 1, I get real. Money is also part of food, clothing, shelter, money. It's now up there. 4 basic things we need for survival. Who comes to a workshop for food? You might come to a workshop to learn how to cook food or certain kinds of food. You don't come to a workshop for food because you're keeping it real. You can come to a workshop to get a bigger house, more beautiful house, but you have a house. It's real. That's why you're on this call, because you do have a house. I get real. I get real. I get honest. The word honest is because, you know, that list of words we all used for the reasons of the cause for the demon kings? There are 16 causes in that section. 16. And some of these are going to be very difficult to look at because the emotional condition and the egotistical condition, while fathers do contribute, is also primarily made by the mother. The way she behaves with the child, the way she behaves with the father in front of the child, the way she treats the father in front of the child, the way she treats the child in front of the father. It is not possible that an insecure mother won't have insecure children. It is not possible that a greedy mother will not have greedy children. The daughter of a tigress is also a tigress. The daughter of a lizard is also a lizard. And here, right, because emotions are feminine. Disorganization is a feminine wound. It is not a masculine wound. And therefore, as a feminine wound, we don't like to acknowledge how we are feeling. None of us is sorted all the time. We cannot be. But we can sort things out all the time. All the time. You see my mother's house is always sorted. Even in that moment where there's a disarray because the clothes are being brought in from the balcony and then they still have to be folded, even that also gets over rapidly. Nothing is like pending as such. My mother is a very organized person. And she herself will tell you, I'm a very rich woman. Try to tell her something about money. She says, well, why should I think like that? I'm a very rich woman. One of the most organized people I know. Not that other things are not going on, they are. But one of the most organized women I know. Honesty has to do with taking a look at that. Whether it's the word ego, whether it's the word lust, whether it's the word greed, whether it's the word misogyny. Because in the feminine wound, we start getting into competition with other girls. We have a problem when other women do better. We want to take them down. We want to say bad things about them, or we want to avoid them. We start getting afraid of women in authority. Like, we'll do anything because we're so scared that their authority is going to touch on our authority. I get honest. I get clear. I get uncomplicated. When we are disorganized, we love complications. So if I gave you a process to do that takes 99 days and has 99 steps for those 99 days, you will be very happy. The disorganized brain, mind, and by the way, all of us have a tendency to disorganized. The mind enjoys complications because, can anybody tell me? This time you'll get 2,001 rupees if you can tell me this.
It keeps it active.
Give me the other word. Give me the word used here on our call.
Well, I guess it is 50%.
Correct. It is correct. Busyness. The more complicated you make something, the more the busyness, not business.
Yeah.
More
Apeksha wrote busyness. Anjali wrote busy. Shilpa wrote busy. Shilpa as in Apni Shilpa.
Yeah, business, but not business. Sorry, you're not making money. But Neelu already gave the answer and I gave it back. So Neelu, 3,001 rupees is yours. By the way, in what amount, I don't know. But we will be doing things on our workshop calls as well. Because the thing is, unless you get it, you won't get it. Unless it gets made here, it is not going to get here. We're going to do quite a bit of this. And the last, would anybody like to take a guess at the last one? And this one, for the grand price of them all, 3,001 rupees.
Ask the question again quickly.
So I said 5 things. I said 5 power moves. And just by the way, every 3 times, just say, I get real and see where you feel it.
I thought I get was the first power move. So you're saying I get real, I get honest, I get clear, I get uncomplicated. These are 4 power moves.
And the last?
I get real, I get honest, I get clear, I get uncomplicated. I get, okay, all right, so I'm going to call out answers. Anuja says, I get organized. Alina says, organized. Ramna says, I get honest. Yogita says, in the mind. I'm going to say, I get money. Oh, you're kidding me. Are you kidding me? Oh, no.
because my lovelies, this is fantastic. The word I wanted, the little finger handles that. The word I wanted was structured, but organized is fantastic, and so is money. I am going to have to do something. 3,001 rupees divided amongst all 3 of y'all, because Anuja got it. Who's the one after?
I'll just tell you, Anuja and Alina Agnihotri and Anuja Shukla.
Got it. Y'all have to, my lovelies, there's more than one winner. You got to share.
Happily.
I get real, I get real, I get honest, I get honest. And my lovelies, you'll have the reaction in the body where it is stored and stuck, including I get organized, I get structured, I get money. I get money today.
I got money today, dude.
Congratulations, Neelu.
Thank you.
Fantastic.
3. So the hat trick. Oh, Nidhu, you also had 3 inflows. I also just got 3 inflows. Hello, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Don't need no coffee at all.
There is also Apeksha, there is Pavan, there is Anuja, there is Alchemy, and there is our very own hostess with the mostess, literally today, Neelu Bhandari. Fantastic. Great job. Well done. Superb, superb, superb. You'll have the formula. And because you'll have the formula, and you have also the cues in the formula, how we fill in the formula. Now, how do we take this formula and make a workshop out of it? Ladies and gentlemen, package A, B, and C coming up for you to come along and absolutely and totally change the landscape of how you understand, work with, make, and get money. Money comes in today. Money comes in today. Money comes in every day. Let's go for it. In the first set, the work that we're going to do, because I want to tell you, moon cycles are about the mother. So moon work has to happen. मतलब ये तो बनता ही है. November is the month of 11. 1 plus 1, 2. Whose number is 2? The moon's. It is one of the most feminine numbers. The next feminine number is 6. 5 also has some amount of femininity because of the influence of the compassion of Jupiter. But in November, therefore, our moon calls take on an additional significance. Full moon call, new moon call. But what we're going to do in the full moon call is going to be real fun. What we're going to do in the new moon call, we're going to have to do 3 times. Meaning, even though we're going to begin in the most feminine month, I shouldn't say most feminine, February is even more feminine, but in one of the most feminine months in the year, in November, we're going to do a full moon call, and we are going to do a new moon call. But because what we're going to do in the new moon call is going to be so incredible, we're also going to do another call in December and another call in January. Meaning your moon set is taking place from November till January. In November, full moon and new moon. In December, new moon. In January, new moon as well. Because from November till January, we will rewrite our poverty, vows, and oaths. Without exception, I have seen that in the feminine wound, your mother would have either had the life of a servant, a nach girl, or a beggar. Without exception, again. And these she then has handed down to us. Remember, right? Because when we are born, we are half mother, but energy, which is money, which is Shakti, is full mother. So whatever was going on in her past lives, she is now handed down to us. Not only are we going to be removing the poverty vows in the new moon call, but we're also going to be writing new ones for future generations. If you're a mother, you want to rewrite this for your children. You want this to change. And while we're on poverty vows, because I already come here, and please stay here, the full moon call. So for the last couple of months, for fun, we've been doing a zodiac special. Your zodiac is your sun sign. If you're not comfortable with the word sun sign, it's your lagna, where your sign was, where the sun was when you were born, the sign in which your sun was. So it's very Western, it's not Vedic. And based on your sun sign, we're going to take a look at how you handle money. So like a Piscean, for example, Piscean, Scorpios, they're water signs, right? Normally very sensible with money. They're also good money savers. They're not spendthrifts until they love someone very much, or they are trying to buy someone's love or attention or affection. Then things happen with their money. And that's just one aspect. Right? There are 12 zodiacs and other things that we're going to do. So this, right, where our zodiac and how it works with money, and therefore the things we have to watch out for. And I'll probably add this in our work. But there are 2 other existing zodiac full moon calls where we've just had fun. We've just taken a look at our zodiac. We've understood our zodiac better. We've understood what is cardinal, fixed, and mutable. We've understood what those elements are doing. We've understood how one sign interacts with another. It's very fun and very light. That's it. It's not serious, not astrology. It's not Western astrology. It isn't my loves. It is just for us to understand ourselves, how we interact with others, and how, because of our zodiacs, money interacts with us. And please stay here only. I want to say this other thing about money. Like 3 things you all know, but there are 6 things to know. I'm going to give you one more right now. Do you manage money between you and your refrigerator, you and your pet, you and your plants, you and this house, your house? That's not my house. Your house. No. Money is always a give and receive for a product or service between 2 people. Even if the other person is behind a digital wall, it is always between people. Therefore, the rules of relationships apply. So next one, your 4th one is relationships are money. Not money is relationship. Relationships are money. How are your relationships? And when we do moon work, especially the zodiac work, we understand our relationships better, which is why it's part of a money package. Because when we understand our relationships better, we understand somebody else better, we understand ourselves better, we do make more money. How do you get money? First of all, you get money every day because you make money every day. Okay. The moon, money, and me. We have 3 new moon calls. We have 1 full moon call. We also have a call on the Wow weekend coming up next week. And on the Wow weekend, we're going to do some fun stuff. We're going to do the 11-11 miraculous money manifestation method. We're just going to write down stuff 11 times, 11 days. And we're going to learn to energize it. So 11 times, 11 days. What are the decrees you will choose? How will you energize it? Which are the perfect dates? The perfect dates in November are from 16th to 26th. They are ideal for money work. And they also have to do with the moon cycle, by the way. It has to do with like Mooney Tunes. So not really astrology like that, but just the way that the moon functions. These are potent prosperity times. Therefore, we want to do work at this time. In the Wow bonus that you're getting, you will also be part of a Telegram group for these 11 days. Because 11 days, you will get 11 reminders to do it today, energize it today for 11 days. So 11 days work after next weekend's bonus call. Therefore, in package A, in the moon, money, and me, you have a total of 5 calls. 4 live calls plus 11-11 miraculous money manifestation method. Total 5 group calls. Total amount is like humongous. Everybody, please say yes. Yes, you will pay $331. Yes, you will play You will play 24,200 rupees.
Yes.
Say yes. Everybody say yes.
Yes, yes. Yes.
First you say, no, I'm going to say it. I'm going to be a child. No, I should say yes.
Yes.
Say yes. Because the amount that you're going to get it at is only rupees 2991 and USD 41. However, I know Shilpa, who's so quick and very efficient, We'll be sharing the QR code for this on the group, and it's here as well. I want you to hang on for 5 minutes. And the reason I want you to hang on is because package A is also part of package B, which means if you take package B, you are going to get package A. And in package B, the things we have forgotten. What are the things we have forgotten? Haste makes waste. Action speaks louder than words. Pride comes before a fall. You've lost money, not gotten as much money as you thought you would. Greed also, by the way, comes before a fall. A fool and his money are soon parted. Can anybody tell me why? Now you know, but can anybody tell me why?
Because a fool is disorganized.
Superb. And
That's me.
disorganized is right? Foolishness is our younger self. Foolishness, immature. You know, we don't know very much. A fool doesn't know very much. And children are not supposed to know very much. But that immaturity lands us into trouble. We are naive, we are gullible, we are innocent. And in that, we start trying to make money or handle money. We're not qualified for it. No child is. It's not their job. But for everything that is going through in your life, I will tell you the proverb you have forgotten. Money doesn't grow on trees. Fantastic. All it means is you got to do something. That's all it means. It doesn't mean it's going to be, your life is going to be very hard. It doesn't mean that you have to always work hard. It doesn't mean you have to become a donkey and without thinking do a 9-to-5 job. It doesn't mean anything of that sort. It only means get off your bum. It only means that if you want money, you got to do something about it. It's not growing on trees. So all of this, right? Jiska koi nahi, uska khuda hota hai. How many of us forgotten that? Jiska koi nahi, unki to maa to hai hi. Otherwise you wouldn't be here. He that cannot pay must pray. That's all it means. That if you have a crisis, it's because you've forgotten God. You must turn in another direction. And like this, there are others as well. Proverbs we have forgotten. Why have we forgotten? What is the cause? Something going on in our emotions. We'll get the answer to that. So group calls have all of this, as well as continuous working on what is important, priority, and urgent. Because I know, my lovelies, while you all have instinctively gotten it today, there is no way anybody can remember something the first time they've heard it. That's why we have school. That's why we have homework. That is why we have a class teacher telling us the same thing over and over again. So constant reminder of that. Constant reminder of the most important money question and how are you doing? Because you're also going to be part of a Telegram group in which you will have some sense of accountability, because we'll feel something, right? If you're part of a group and every day there is a reminder, drink a glass of water, and you'll be like, but by the 4th day, you'll drink a glass of water, right? So you'll have these constant reminders coming to you. And along with that, on the calls, you will also have wounded mother lineage healing. You will have how to transform your relationship with your mother in like minutes. You have seen how this works. And it's known as name dropping, but we're also going to be using quite a few of the goddess decrees. Because my lovelies, that is the cause. Ma is not okay. Your thing with Ma is not okay. Your jam with Ma is not okay. Leads to disorganization, no bread and butter. Or whatever is going on with the woman. Because sometimes it's not easy to take a look at whatever is the nonsense with the mother. Sometimes you would just rather think of your girlfriend or your neighbor or your sister or your sister-in-law or your mother-in-law. Simplest, no? Mother-in-laws have been vilified like so much. They're the vamps in our story, because it's easier to take a look at what's going on with the mother-in-law than to take a look at what's going on with your mother, wherever you are. Basically, the feminine wound healing will take place on every call. We're also going to do live, at least one live demo. If there is time, we will do 2, meaning somebody can come on the call, talk, ask the question. And now I remember somebody had asked about their farm, right? And in the middle of a flow that had nothing to do with ask a question, nothing to do with farms, right? You can imagine their state of disorganization. And this happens every few calls. There is that one person who'll suddenly come in. Nobody's asked for date of birth. Nobody has asked what is the color of the sky above your house, but they will mention it. My date of birth is this. When will the color of my sky change? Gives you an idea of how they are not going to make money. This farmhouse is not going to sell easily. Fun wins. These 30 domino effects of money blocks and money flows. I would love to do them today, but there is another part of this call that I want to do, which is your manifesting creator part, which is your money magnet style, your money magnet score, and what's happening in that. So we will go there. If there are people staying back, we will take a look at the 30 domino effects. Your money blocks is the disorganization, and money flows is the organization. And it's just incredible, the answers that will come when you know these 60 things. Okay. Call summary notes. Call summary notes so that you know what decrees we used. And you will get 11 money decrees as well. So cool, right? So cool.
And which is not including the 11 days of the 11/11 reminders.
No, but it will include, not including the reminders and also not including the money decree I gave you today. It does include an adaptation of it, but it is beyond bank balance. You can increase and double now, and beyond money comes in today. But there are adaptations of that in there. But there are others as well. Telegram group, and we will stay on the Telegram group because we have the new moon call in January. So we will stay together till January 15. And 4 calls of package B are audio only calls. They're not video. So they are on instant tele seminar. And you will also get to be part of the home group for the decrees, where you get decrees every day. If you're new to the decrees, I would ask you not to join it immediately, because it is a living, breathing, functioning group. You don't join it immediately. And once our program is over by the end of November, not including the moon calls we're going to do in December and January, then your daily emails will begin. Then you join the home group. Then you will get daily work in your inbox. Everybody tell me, yes, they got this, even though, oh my God, oh my God, look at this certificate. Future forward money. You get money today and every day. You finish this workshop and you will get the certification of completion. Because my lovelies, in answering certain questions, right? What is the most sensible thing I can do? And then following through on that, you deserve a certificate. You must get a certificate. You are getting one.
And I just want to add, Nidhu, very quickly, sorry. I know you said future forward. I also see this as, because it's placed on the right. So you give money to get money. So
Correct.
Always future forward. One more add-on to that.
Absolutely. And just by the way, that was actually the last one, because there's a 5th one I didn't tell you, but I'm just going to give it to you because Neelu has given you all of it. What is it, my lovelies? Money is everyday business. Money is time. Money is energy. Money is, I just told you sometime back, anybody remember? Just a few minutes back. Money is
everyday practicality. That was earlier. Relationship.
Money is relationships. And the 6th one, Neelu's already given you. Giving is money. Sometimes we get hung up. How much have I given? How much I'm not getting back? Everybody just shows up to keep taking. But giving is money. And the 5th one that was left, quickly going to give it to you, my darlings. Whatever happens in the giving and the receiving of money, where you're giving, where you're getting, there is always a physicality to it. No, but if online you are pressing a button. Physically you are outstretching a hand. There is a doingness to money. And therefore, the laws of physics, because physics is applicable to objects and how objects behave around us. Physics is really the science of physicality, because objects are physical. And so the physicality of money means you have to know the difference between movement and action. Because otherwise, busyness. In your head, you've done so much. Where is the money? If you're doing so much and so much is being done, then every month you must see the difference. Every month you must know you are closer to the raise, the upgrade, and the promotion. Otherwise, busyness is taking place. And busyness takes place when you confuse movement with action. Today you have taken action, but we didn't move. We sat in the same chair, but you have taken action. You will get money. So, money is time, money is energy, money is relationships, money is action. And of course, all of it can only happen to its best when you are organized, structured, sensible. I'm not saying don't take risks, please do. But if you're not organized, then fool and money are soon parted. If you're organized, whatever the result might be, either you will make, your gamble will pay off, or you'll bounce back very quickly having learned from it. You get money today, 8 live group calls. This includes the WOW bonus call. It includes the WOW bonus work and all of it, because you can see how much we're doing, my lovelies, and how much we're doing in that much of time. What am I saving for you? Time. What is time?
Money.
And what is money?
Time.
It's correct. It's correct. And for that, it is 75,350 rupees or just $1,029. Everybody say yes, they'll pay it.
Yes.
Everybody say
yes.
Say yes,
Yes.
you will pay.
Yes.
Awesome. Because you're going to get it for only, and remember this includes package A, it includes all the moon work. You will get it for just $99, 6,991 rupees.
And Nidhu, 10% additional for WOW buyers.
And for those of y'all who have already bought on the WOW weekend, this is further 10% lesser. Barely 6,000 rupees. And about $89 that will be. See, aren't you glad I asked you to wait for package A?
Yes,
Okay.
91% savings. And this is just for information. Package B has already started selling.
Correct. Thank you, ma'am. This is one kind of package. There is another which is not part of either of this, which is your personal revelation session of 30 minutes. And what we're going to do over here is we're going to look at your life and we're going to apply the formula to you. And then we're going to do your percentage of poverty vows. We are going to do your percentage of money blocks based on your score, which you're going to get an example, which you're going to see happen right now. After this, we're going to continue. You're going to get some amount of clearings, some amount of decrease, and you will get your pathway to more sessions and work. So for example, like S called. So S is in London. She's been forced into a marriage out of her choice. Hates her mother. was working in a very big company, had her own house. Now that she's been forced into the marriage, she's been forced into a smaller house. She's not interested in her work anymore. She knows she's not going to get a promotion this year. So for S got a future forward package at a certain charge with a certain set of what to look forward to. That if you're going to do this work, if you continue to do this work, because look at the name, right? It's a Revelations call. In Revelations, you are going to get an understanding of exactly what it is that's going on with your money. For example, if you have debt, now that's very separate from what S is going through. And for S, I gave her something very different. And then sometime back, I was working with a woman film director. And for her, it wasn't so much about making more money as it was getting her partner to stop mooching off her. And of course, complete and direct correlation. Mother is always telling her what to do. She's always doing it. Obviously, you will also start having other people doing it, because how you are with your parents is how you are with everybody. How your parents are with you is how everybody is with you. So for her, much tinier package. Like S for S, it's a much longer package. So like that, you will also know what we will do next together. Maybe we'll work for a month together, because I will give it to you as per month. Then you can choose how many ever more months you want. Or if you want, tell me what we're going to do over the next 3 months. I will give it to you for the next 3 months. What is to be done and what you and I will do together. Because money comes in today. You get money today, you get money every day. And this is my regular pricing of 21,600 and 294 USD. Everybody say they're going to pay. Everybody.
Yes.
Let me give it to you for just 5,500 rupees and US dollars 75. Yes, you can take on more than one, but I will give you more or less the same answer. Because it is about revelations about what and how we will continue next. You get money every day because you will make money every day. You've made money today, you will get money today. Is everybody getting this?
Completely.
Awesome. Package A, savings of 88%. Package B, savings of
91%.
Oh my God. So this is like the winner. Ladies and gentlemen, gold is package
Actually,
B.
91 plus 10 more percent, Nidhu. 101%.
101% savings. Like 101% savings.
So 88 is also 98.
Correct.
As
88
in, 88 plus 10. It's not 10% off this. So, but we're just playing on the words. So yeah.
Correct. I know. 101% off, so matlab you are paying them to take something. So
There. You're giving them 1 rupee more.
Please stay.
Please stay.
And package C, 75%. Clear winner of the day is package B between A and B, but C is not part of either. C has to be thought of separately. Take me to the next slide, team. You make money every day, you get money every day. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Please have water, say cheers to me. Tell me you've picked up a package. Tell me you're going ahead with this work. And
I have picked up package. I'm going ahead with the work.
Thank you, my love. And that is why she said package B sales have begun, because she started the ball rolling. So you're going to be meeting Neelu in there.
As participant.
Winning more.
Yes to that.
Why not? Yes to that. Everybody will win. We are going to do fun wins. We don't know what wins they're going to be, but we will have some fun wins. Something we will keep doing on every call. We're going to have fun, my lovelies. We're going to make it so easy and effortless to organize and structure while simultaneously working on the root cause. Because the trouble happens when we separate this work. Your healing with the mother is not separate from how you're going to organize your day. Both of them are not separate from how you are going to make money, get money, which is every day. Money comes in today, money comes in every day. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Thank you so much, thank you so much, thank you so much. Thank you so much. Just by the way, thank you is a one-word organizer. If you will use it as a chant, you will start organizing your life the same day. You will be amazed at how it will start putting things into place. When we spoke about Ma and we spoke about the spider, and I said, is she a creator or a manifester? And the answer is she's both. Because first in the kitchen, the chef prepares, then you are able to manifest it on your plate. However, even though therefore all of us are creators and manifestors, all of us are, because remember, we're the same, right? We are from her. Whatever we have is also from her. Whatever we have is also is her. My problems are DurgaMa's problems. Simple. My mother's problems are also DurgaMa's problems. Because it's never really.
Someone in the group had actually written, my teenage child is DurgaMa's problem. Yeah.
He's correct. Absolutely. Because you will see, my lovelies, the way that you have naturified your mind in thinking you're the one who's going to make it happen is also part of the problem. But you work with your mother. Today, if your mother was supporting you completely, today, if your mother was saying, Bacha, I'm so proud of you. I love the work that you're doing. What support more do you need from me? You know what your life would be like? You know how much money you'd be earning? You know what you'd be doing? You know how you'd be traveling? You know how you'd be having relationships? Without taking away from the importance of a father's support and love, your mother is your first and last God. Children unconditionally love both parents, but unconditionally love their mothers. If you are a mother, you are blessed because you are the only category of people who will know unconditional love. There might be hatred and anger, you never listen, you're like this, oh my God, Mom, that's so boring, all of that. But nobody loves like a child. Mothers don't always love. Parents don't always love. They don't have to. But a child does. And therefore, not therefore, I'm so sorry, scratch that. Back to what I was saying before. Thank you for allowing me to digress. Because she is manifester and creator, so are we. But we are more of one. For those of us who like to do things like draw, paint, design.
Take quizzes.
Take quizzes, did you say?
Take quizzes, yeah. I just said that.
Quizzes doesn't fall in that category. It falls in that. Right. But sorry, once again, sorry, thank you. We like to cook for others. We like to bake for others. So anything that you are doing that is in the pursuit of a creative art, it's called creative art because there's creation involved in it. And I'm not saying as a student or fan of the creative arts. I'm saying if you are pursuing any kind of creative art, singing, dancing, writing, speaking, then you are more creator than you are manifester. If you love structure, organization, planning, putting it together, looking at the nitty-gritties of what is required, then you are more manifester than you are creator. Manifestors get disorganized when they think they have to create. Creators get disorganized when they think they have to manifest. Both have to do with their mother. That is not going anywhere. This is, again, just for you to understand this little bit more. And this deeper conversation on manifestor, creator, and how you all operate more on our group workshops. But for now, has everybody taken the money magnet quiz? Your money magnet type is either creator or manifestor. Yeah, but the state and stage and percentage of your money magnetism is in this quiz.
Nidhu, sorry, there were one or two questions about the offers. So before we go into that, there's Sharda's asked, how many days will this package be available? As in, how many days is the offer valid?
Till the end of the month.
Which is 6 days away, 1 week, till the end of the summit, basically.
Oh, till the end of the summit for sure. But I think we will also keep it valid till the start. Wow. Yeah, till wow. So almost 2 weeks more. It is available.
3rd November, let's say.
3rd November, yeah.
Right. Atul's asked, what do we experience in these sessions? Is it going to identify and remove the blocks?
Identify and begin the process of removing the blocks. Practicality means if there's something you've been living with for, I don't know how old you are, because it would have started by the time you were either born or a young child, it cannot go in one session with anybody. The decrees are the fastest in the world, meaning instead of spending 5 years on taking care of this, you will now spend 1.5 years. But it will still take you time. At no point does it say overnight for these kind of results. Money, yes. Because money is simpler. And money, you also don't know how much money you already made and therefore can get. Like Rachna took less than a week. So Rachna didn't go from almost 0 to 140,000 overnight. Then she started making. She got it. So you have now made whatever has happened in your life that is going to begin to be destroyed. Begin. The healing will begin. It will be initiated. It will not get complete. But even then, it will give you quite a bit to move on with. Like C, for example. So C, dealing with a lot of money crises because her husband likes to control her with money. Her brother has been diagnosed with a life-threatening illness. And when C started, for C, I made a special package that had primarily to do with alchemies and clearings. So where the doctors were telling her he doesn't have more than 3 weeks and 1 month, it has been 3 months, he's still around. I worked with her budget. Does this mean that her problems with him are over? No. Does it mean that what I diagnosed for him and why he's gotten this illness is over? No. But is there peace? Yes. Did she sleep better for the first time after a long time? Yes. Did she have an easier day for the next consecutive 3 days? Yes, she did. So there are benefits to this, but like brushing your teeth, you must not expect that you won't have to do it again.
2 more questions have come in, Nidhu, about the packages. In fact, just a second. One is, Apeksha's asked, how do we know which package is right for us? And Sachin's also asked, I'm confused. I want to earn money per hour. So which one should I go for, A, B, or C?
How organized are you willing to get, Sachin? You will make money per hour. You'll make money per second. You will make money per minute. But how much are you willing to get organized? And because of the nature in which you have phrased your question, I would say, Sachin, I'm not sure you're ready to work on your relationships with women because you are looking only at one part. So maybe for fun, come and do a revelations call. Don't take the package. What was the other question asked?
Apeksha had asked, how do we know which package is right for us? Package B.
If you can take package B, I would ask you to take package B. But again, right, look at the work that's happening. One, what is the most sensible thing you can do? Being held accountable for it, healing the relationship with the women in your life, going back to the mother. Direct working with the mother is very difficult, almost impossible to do consistently. So we will always begin with whoever are the women. And by the way, it could also be you as a woman. Your relationship with yourself and your body as a woman could be disorganized, could be chaotic and messy. I will also say this. Yeah, I will also say this. If you're in doubt, and Neelu is mwah for saying package B, but if you're in doubt, take package A. Come for the moon calls. You'll get an idea of how we work. And then you can always upgrade.
Right. And Sharda has asked for the quiz link. So first, it was sent in the email just this morning as well. In case you missed it, we'll post it. We're posting it here on the Zoom chat as well. You can have a look. There are 25 questions. So Nidhu, I'm just giving you a time heads up. We are at 3:56. So should I post the quiz and give everybody a few minutes for that? Yeah, and I'm posting it in 3 bits because the chat allows only a certain amount to be posted at a time.
Separately, they mustn't be with the question.
No, I'm not. So I'm keeping that separate. Do you want me to post the results as well, or wait?
You can post the results, no problem.
Okay, I'm doing all the posts right now as well, and yeah.
The call will get.
Atul, wait. Okay. Sorry, you took it in the morning already. Okay.
Yeah,
I'm posting it here as well. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Once this is done and our call will finish in the next some minutes, I will still chat with you on the Telegram group. So the quiz will be there. We will talk about it. So somebody's given me an answer, and that's what I want you to. I want you to see the importance of this answer and what happens when you have this answer. Number one, you already know which category you belong to because the answers are there with the quiz. But, give me the answer Atul has given.
Atul said 8, Neetu said 13. Yeah, these are the 2 answers I've seen right now.
Oh, give me one moment.
And of course, people, it's there. The quiz and the results are there on the Telegram group as well.
So Neetu, for you, your, one second. Your actual percentage for your money magnetism is 58%. It's not bad. It's quite good. It's quite good. Your blocks that are in the way, your disorganization score is 42%. And just hang on. And I know, Neetu, you have experienced this before, but you will see, my lovelies, how quickly we're going to change these numbers. And Neetu will let us know on the group what happens today. For you, Atul, your number is
8. 8 was the score.
Number 8, yeah.
Poonam also 13. So her results would be same as Neetu's, right? So Poonam, I hope you heard what Nidhu said to Neetu with score 13.
So good, Atul, so good. So for you, your money magnetism percentage is 76%, and your disorganization score is 24%. Not bad at all. We're going to change both of these with these 2 numbers, and everybody else, you can put it down on the chat and I will get on that and I will give you these scores. And this is how simple it is to decrease one and increase the other. Okay. So first we will go with Neetu's. And for Neetu, it was
13. And Poonam is also 13. And there are other scores that have come in. You said keep it on the group, so I'm letting it be for now.
Yeah. There is, because it is 58%. So for Neetu, from 58% money magnetism, Neetu, I don't know if that surprises you as being a little more or a little less than you thought, but basically we want to make it 100% houseful. So you are going to say back to me what I am saying to you. So I'm going to say it as a question. You're just going to say it as an answer. So for example, if I say left, you will say left. Like you will just say the same exact thing back to me as an answer. Okay. So 58% money magnetism, make it 100%. And you could hear Neelu mouthing it correctly. I'll just say it one more time. Make it 100%.
Make it 100%.
Make it 100%.
Make it 100%.
Make it 100% for Neetu.
Make it 100% for Neetu.
For Atul, it was 76%, correct? Nice solid number. Make it 100%.
Make it 100%.
Make it 100%.
Make it 100%.
Make it 100% for Atul.
Make it 100% for Atul.
Done. For Neetu, the disorganization score was 42. Make it 0.
Make it 0.
Make it 0.
Make it 0.
Make it 0 for Neetu.
Make it 0 for Neetu.
Done. For Atul, it was the disorganization score is 24. So there seems to be more overthinking, but for the most part, you're sorting things out. For the most part, you are in dharma. For the most part, you are getting it right. Yeah. Atul's disorganization and therefore money block at 24%, make it 0.
Make it 0.
Make it 0.
Make it 0.
Make it 0 for Atul.
Make it 0 for Atul.
Done. See what happens in a day. See what happens today. See what happens tonight. See how you eat, drink, and sleep today, and let me know.
Somebody's asked if there's a creator manifesto quiz as well. Get on the calls. Get on the calls. Buy package B. Get on the calls.
The creator manifesto quiz is really as simple as this. If you are in the creative arts, then you are creator. And if you are in the logistics, administrative, tech side, you are manifestor. But you both work a little differently. Creators are inherently disorganized. A creator cannot make it work without a manifestor. Manifestors inherently need a creation to manage, to do administration around, to do tech around. It is not that a manifestor cannot be a creator. They are, but it is not their strength. They are. And it's not that creators do not manifest. They do, but it is not their strength. How does a creator make money? How does a manifestor make money? It is different. Cannot apply the same rules. But again, I will say it again, my lovelies, for both, it will come back to the mother. This you cannot avoid in money work. Relationship disorganization is the worst. And as with the answer about the mother, whatever is going on with money, whether you would like the money flows to begin or whether you would like to increase the money flows or whether you're doing well but would love to do better, the answer is right in front of you, under your nose and at home. Always. Any other questions? Please feel free to ask. Please put it on the group and I will answer it there. Y'all have spent so much time with me. Whatever y'all did to organize your day to make it happen, whatever y'all did in the last minute organization to make sure that you stayed, I appreciate it very much. I'm so happy some of y'all are going home with money. For the rest of y'all, please keep me posted. Tell me what happens and let's continue our chat.
Before you wind, because I know you're heading towards winding up. So before you do your thing, you got to let me do my bit very quickly, very quickly. All right. So very quick reminder to everybody, there is package A, the Moon Money and Me, at only $41 or 2,991 rupees. There's package B, You Get Money today at only $99 or 6,991 rupees. And package C, You Get Money every day at only $75 or 5,500 rupees, all with their own phenomenal sets of bonuses, and all coming with a further additional 10% savings with your special WOW code that is there. And as you were saying, Nidhu, to everybody, thank you so much for being here. It has been, what did I say? Look, we stick to what we say. You know, we're true to our words. I told you in the beginning of the call, it's going to be an action-packed, it's going to be an adrenaline action-packed call. Keep your water, keep your snacks. And you know what? You've been here through and through. So Nidhu, everyone's here because of you. So thank you. Goddess decrees, aligning with the goddess decrees, goddess energies. Money comes in today. Relationship disorder, organized structure, money. Oh, this is like, you know, it's still pouring all over, processing, settling in. The excitement is still very high. And I know people are going to be waiting for you to get back to them about whatever scores they've put in and any other things that they've written during the call, which I might have missed to give back to you. And beautiful people, thank you very much. Nidhu will, of course, sign us off in the way she always does. But before that, thank you so much, Nidhu, for a phenomenal call. I love you to bits and back. You will see Nidhu again on the Weekend of Wealth call on Sunday, which is the 5th November at 7:33 p.m. We will see you tomorrow, same time, same place, 12:33 p.m. IST on the Mystic Lotus and Dragonflies Awesome Devi Summit. Over to you, Nidhu.
Thank you. And just truly, again, just wanted to say, I really appreciate so much everything that y'all have done to make sure that y'all got to stay, that y'all got to take notes. You know, हमारे ना कोई होते हुए भी कुछ तो आप लोग लागे. We appreciate you, we love you, we value you. Thank you so much, everybody. Big love, big hug. Namaste from India. Thank you.